We're live on my end.
Oh no, we're live. Run away!
Nah, you're not allowed to run away.
Quick, Randy, do something.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot. I literally just looked at my character sheet and went, "What? I don't remember that one."
I don't remember what one.
Punishment burrito. I remember it now. I didn't remember it when I first looked at it.
I don't remember that one.
I don't remember that.
What the hell's
either.
the punishment burrito?
Yeah, I
We
don't
were-
remember that either.
We were deciding what each of our. We were having a conversation of what foods
Oh,
each of
yeah.
our characters are. And we decided
Oh,
Alvina was
yeah.
like the 20 million Scoville burrito that you get dared into eating in college on a night out.
Punishment burrito.
Yeah, the one that is like, it will burn out your entire insides from eating it.
You're just making me really hungry now.
I want burritos. I'm not getting burritos, I'm getting, I believe pork meatballs tonight. It's gonna be good. We like Greek yogurt and flatbreads and all that kind of nice stuff. And yeah, Alterra is back.
We're back. Do.
We had a week and we're good now. Grace isn't dying.
And now we find
hopefully.
out how much the goblin stole.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah. How much?
Yeah, I'm kind of interested in what fuck he's stolen as well.
Yeah.
Hearts and minds.
Apparently we
He's stolen
decided,
hearts and
I'm
minds.
here for it.
apparently we decided that since you're not here, you're just off stealing stuff and lo
I
and
mean, yeah,
behold,
that's in character, so.
Yeah, we don't
Lo
know
and
where you're
behold,
stealing it from, but
apparently you're stealing it from
the Leviathan.
almost gods or leviathans or something.
The
I can't
freaking
remember
Leviathan.
what Chris said.
The Leviathan with the
Just
reality
remember what Chris
melting
said, so-
BO.
Oh yeah, that was it.
Oh, yeah, have you
Scene from
watched?
Shrek.
Did you watch the last episode?
I've not watched it, no.
We have a new companion on the ship.
Is that the sword thing that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I nearly bloodied it.
Fair
And the
enough.
point made it see again.
Yeah, you've
Yeah.
cured its cataract.
I cast a single healing spell on it.
and you
and it
knocked it
works.
out because it needed a nap.
Oh yeah, and I gave it a nap.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nap time.
It's fine. I can't remember his name. Oh, we also
don't-
Swordy McSwordface.
we also found out about.
Just-
Oh yeah. Also, you would have gone with for the plane of fire, right?
Yeah.
Cool. We didn't get more firepower in there, but we have information on how to get more. So
We got Dream Duster.
we did get a piece of
Oh,
dream
nice.
dust. Lou found some. And yeah, we found out how to get the more of them. Turns out, so the current goal is either the Fire Titan, who we know where one is, or an ancient red dragon.
Okay.
Is to get level 3, and I need to eat its existence, basically. After that, we have to eat Im's brother.
Or him.
No, Im's not on the
Ix.
table. Im's not on the table. Yeah, Ix.
So we need to eat Ix.
Yeah, I need to eat Ix, and then after that, I need to eat Imix.
Okay.
And that's the 5 tiers. That's all of them. So basically, up to tier 3, pretty much anybody can do, if we can find the
Yeah.
super rare creatures. 4 and 5 is basically going to be one person only.
Mm-hmm.
So you get to eat King Evil. Congrats. I definitely think you're the only candidate for pure tier 5 evil. So
Possibly.
The evil man.
Most likely.
Has Im taken the necklace off of fuck you yet?
I don't believe so.
No.
I think we still
No.
convinced her it was like a really good fake.
So pretty sure
I
they
remember
can't.
asking-
So
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think she
Should just
can
returns to
anyway.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
I'd steal it from you. You'd have to
So I'm
voluntarily.
saying
give
I
it to
don't
them.
think she can.
yeah, we did get
She's not tried.
she's fine. I don't think she cares that much. So, all right. Get a new one.
And that's also our countdown done as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we should probably we do some Dungeons and Dragons then, huh?
Yeah.
Special-
Welcome back, everybody.
Woo!
Hello there.
Let's see, what kind of mood is the DM in today? Well, the DM managed to get some sleep over the week. That's always lovely. Managed to get a couple tasks done and is feeling a little bit more relaxed. You know, not as much of a work backlog. That's good.
Hell yeah.
Have they prepared for this arc in the last couple weeks? No, they have not.
It's fine.
That's
We've already,
okay.
We're
When
gonna,
do I ever?
It's fine. We've already said we're gonna get to the start of the arc this week. We're not gonna get into
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Yeah, so we've got 3 weeks worth of
Random
encounters.
encounters.
Yeah.
Random
There's
encounters.
no chance in the hell we
That's
get.
true. That's true.
We get.
I mean, all that really means is I just don't have any physical maps because they're the ones that always take me time to make. I have the skeleton, an idea of what the actual arc is. That's all I ever need.
Yeah.
That's good enough. If we do end up getting there, you'll just be in boring non-map areas.
Yeah.
Then I could actually do some lovely astral station designs for next week. Maybe at least one map. Play things always take me hours.
True that.
I've not done someone in so long. My skills have degraded. But with that, yeah, there you go. That's how the DM's feeling. As you can tell, I'm in a bit more of a tangent mood, which is perfect for random encounters as we travel.
Woo!
Yay.
Yay! Well then, we'll go around, make sure everybody. I hear someone may have gotten a new mic, and hopefully will not be having technical issues this week. I'm excited to find out how true that is.
I don't believe it.
I also don't believe I'll believe it when I get through a whole session seeing it.
Exactly.
With that, Alavina, what happened last time on Alterra?
Howdy! I was younger. Last time on Alterra, we had a chat with Father from Kid Next Door. Learned.
I don't get that reference.
If you
That's what we established.
look up
Imix
Father
looked
from
like.
Kids Next Door. This is what Imix looked like this time. You'll be able to find it on Google. It was an easy one.
If you
Like
don't-
just a couple lines up in the chat.
Even
Yeah,
Claude
scroll
probably
up.
has a bit up in the chat.
Here. The C attachment. That's what.
Yeah, the
that's
one with
what
the
they
pipe.
look
The one with the pipe.
like. Yes.
So we did that. We met a
Fair
very friendly talking sword of the hero god who hadn't slept in eons,
years.
literal eons. Last thing he remembered was about halfway through the Prime War,
Hmm.
and he's currently having a nap on a table in a room.
Yeah, the meeting room is now the NPC storage room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently so.
Other
Broken
than-
interrogation chamber.
Oh yeah, and we bodied the remaining fire giants in hilarious
Oh
fashion.
yeah, I forgot about them.
There were a couple of remaining fire giants, and I think we threw a couple of rocks. I think Lou shot another one down, and we just left them get eaten by the Leviathan. And we peaced out.
All right. Very nice. Very nice. Zormir, what happened last time on Alterra?
Randy was allowed to talk to the fire giant, but decided to meditate and try and see if he could absorb fire or any of the elements that way.
Oh yeah, you tried to DIY learn pyromancy in the complete wrong way.
He's a druid. That's how he usually does things.
Not
Meditates
pyromancy.
on it,
It's
and
the
he
trip.
wasn't allowed to talk to the mimics
Yes,
in
he
any
tried.
way, shape, or form.
You also didn't try.
Oh. Yeah, well, you kind of told us not. And Randy was.
I
just like,
think Alvina
I'm not
said
arguing.
it's probably a bad idea.
Probably is a bad idea.
Oh, definitely for Randy.
It was definitely for Randy.
He would
Alright.
have.
Anything else, Zormir?
Dormer's still hiding in his room trying to build whatever figure I'm going to do for the downtime.
Oh, didn't Zome have another aneurysm or
That's it.
something like that?
Yep, probably.
That's
Okay.
not news
There's
at this
many of
point.
those.
No, it's another one. We have to say it's an extra one. It wasn't the same one from previous. It's a new one.
Came, seen what you were doing, then went back to his room.
Mm.
He's busy having a conversation.
Oh yeah, you walked up like
Drax.
halfway through when we'd already solved the problem with the sword, and you just saw Alvina holding like a 40-foot sword or something like that.
Nope, I'm going back.
I'm going back to bed. Fuck it.
I'm going back to my work. He's probably working with the new materials now.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And fuck you, what did you steal last time?
Many things. He stole the moon, the president's
Anything and
wife.
everything.
Hey, good
Which
reference.
president? President Control?
Actually, it was his daughter, and only
Yeah.
misplaced rather than stole.
Ah.
I'm not sure until you tell me.
Oh.
That's fair. Where were you stealing from?
He'd managed to get onto some of the fire giant ships, if there were any.
were,
He was
yeah.
stealing shit from there.
They were
He
the-
was every now and then he just disappeared from the cruise ship, and was dimension dooring other places.
pickpocketing the giants as they were
Yep.
flying around, petrified in
Yoink.
space.
Yep.
Alright. Fuck you, go ahead and roll me. Let's see, you're their third tier. Roll me 3d4.
3d4.
Let's see how much you managed to loot in your session of looting.
Get 12.
Don't get 12. We don't have all day.
Get
Get an average.
7.
bit above average.
7? Alright. How many of those were, so 1, and 2,
They still you get
3s.
12. You get an entire giant.
Hey, I found this. Can I keep it?
Zombie's like, no, we do
Alvina
not
goes,
have the room
"Yes."
for that.
Well, if you put them in your room, I'm not going to know about it.
That's fair
Yeah.
point.
Put him in fuck you's mansion. Never
I was
mind
about to say,
room.
yeah.
do we have a map for that yet?
Not yet. I still haven't drawn it.
Yeah.
Don't draw now. Alright, roll me, let's see, 7d hundreds.
70 hundreds. Oh wow.
70 hundreds, let's go. Let's see what
Imagine if you
random
did get
crap.
12 then.
341.
341.
Oh, the last one was so close.
So close. Alright, what's the first one here? 40?
Mhm.
What's
Yep.
40? Oh, that seems appropriate. You find what appears to be a very lovely, like, metal, just some regular, like, stainless steel, container that it looks to be like a little small, like just a little small container for a giant, but is quite large for you. So it's maybe more of like a small tub for you.
Top
And
box.
as you kind of pull off the little there's a little slider on the top, and as you kind of open it, you get the smell of what appears to be a very like heavy chili, coriander, and carrot smell from it.
Ooh.
So I've got a tin of soup.
Tin of soup.
You got a massive tin of soup. Let's see. Giants are huge, so 3 times your size. So there are 3 portions. Let me just double check how this works. Okay. You have effectively 3 portions of fire giant soup.
Huh. Now you have something to bribe Alvina with.
Mechanically, it has each portion, if you eat enough of it, gives you a temporary boost, as if you had consumed a potion of fire giant strength.
Holy shit.
Ooh.
Okay.
This soup only lasts for 1 minute each.
Okay.
You know, so it's not full hour like the actual potion, but a fire giant soup will give you the strength of a fire giant for a minute.
Hey, strength 25 for a minute's pretty good.
So
And
how
you
many of
have-
the fire giants aren't actually fire giants strong and just eat a lot of soup?
They're like
How did you
Popeye.
think fire giants got buff?
They're like Popeye.
I was going to say it's more like the potion from Asterix and Obelix.
Oh yeah, it's magic
Yeah,
potion.
yeah.
Ah.
That's what fire giants are. They're all Obelix. They just fell into pots of chili as children.
It's just dunked in.
Yeah.
Should I actually take note of what you have, and I can just post it at the end. All right, 32, you say. Okay. You find, and I'll leave it up to you what kind you would like. But you managed to find their weapons room and pilfer +1 ammunition of some variety.
Ha!
Would you like an arrow, a blowgun needle, a crossbow bolt, an energy cell, a modern bullet,
Current
a renaissance bullet, or a sling bullet?
potato.
I was going to say probably be arrows, things fucking's got a bow.
Well, that's fair. You find 20 + 1 arrows as you find a bundle.
Not
Nice.
bad.
Now, do note that you don't have to keep all of these for yourself. You can distribute these amongst the party if you would like.
I think I'm the only one that uses arrows.
Alvina has a bow,
Yeah.
but she rarely uses it. So yeah.
All
You're the
right,
one who uses it regularly. So.
58. Ooh, 58. Okay. You find a scroll of frost resistance.
Ooh, not bad.
It gives you resistance to cold damage for 1 minute.
That could definitely come in handy.
Is a frost resistance an actual spell? Who knows? Shut up. You get frost resistance for 1 minute.
It's basically just resist element frost, right? I think that there's a just resistance for like a minute spell for any of the standard elements.
15. Okay, so 15 is the actual treasure chest.
Ooh,
Do.
they're just a treasure chest, nothing in it, just a box.
Yep, empty
Yeah,
treasure chest.
just a box.
We'll have all the arrows in.
It's a post-looted
It wasn't nailed
treasure
down.
chest.
So fucking took it.
This one I will also just post later with the rest of it. No, there's about like 3,500 gold. I'll put that in the exact numbers and split up in a second, as well as 950 GP gems worth 450 gold. As you just loot some like very high-ranking officer's personal treasury. And that is all yours. 86.
I was going to say, yeah. So it was a large chest of 30, around about 3,500 gold, 950 gems worth 450.
Yeah, like I said, I'll post the actual finished loot in a second.
Okay.
So you don't have to remember these. You just copy paste it and do it in the free time.
Yep.
Okay then. Interesting. You find a cloak of cloud movement.
Cloud
Just,
movement.
Cloak of what movement?
Cloud.
a
Cloud.
cloak of cloud movement.
The fuck?
You can move through the clouds.
I wonder, can you move clouds or move through clouds? Or turn into a cloud?
I mean, it sounds to me, my mind, that sounds like gaseous form at will.
That's what I was thinking.
Not too dissimilar. It's based on a just reflavored cloak of the mantra. While
Okay.
wearing this cloak with its hood up, you can breathe in very shallow air. And you have a flying speed of 60 feet.
Oh, nice.
Oh no.
Pulling the hood
It
up or
flies.
down. Pulling the hood up or down requires an action. But it is this like very fluffy looking like white with maybe like a hint of blue in it, like cloudy cloak. And as you just kind of like pull it up, you just feel yourself kind of embrace the cloudness as you start to like float up.
Oh, that's not.
Can it be dyed?
No.
That's not a. It's based on the cloak of the manta ray, right?
Yeah.
That one.
Mhm.
That's not attunement. That's just good. That's great.
Yeah.
They just
Cloak
Cloak of the Manta lets you breathe water.
breathe
this lets you
underwater and
breathe
swim speed.
air.
Yeah.
Very shallow air. You'd have no disadvantages for anything that imposed like
Altitude, basically.
altitude, yeah.
It's so funny to me that
It
yes,
is.
Cloak of air breathing.
Hey, if you can
Oh,
only
you know,
breathe
if
underwater,
it says shallow air, my notes.
if you can only breathe underwater, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're like a merman, yeah.
Breathing in low oxygen.
This one would technically be rare rather than uncommon, just because flying speed tends to be better than swimming speed.
Oh, fly speed's great.
Mhm.
But also, you're at the level where you can just get a broom of flying anyway, so I don't care.
Yeah.
I think he has a broom flying, actually, don't you? Someone does.
Possibly. Yeah.
Someone in the party does. I know that.
Yes.
I think
Google.
fuck you does as
Is it
well.
okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Computers. Let's see, that was 80, 86, so 42. I think sure 42 is just more soup.
Yes!
Ooh.
You
Oh,
get
soup.
another large portion of soup. You now have 6 portions of fire giant soup.
Nice.
Won't go wrong.
Hell yeah.
Do note you
You
do
just-
have to keep this refrigerated if you don't want it to go bad. Because it is soup. We're playing by food rules.
You just happen to be in the
It's
kitchen
not
that
like
day.
Dispatcho.
No, it's fire giant soup. It's not, of course
That's
it's not
fire
going to
giant.
be
It
served cold.
has to be consumed hot.
Yeah, of course it's not going to be consumed cold.
Alright,
I mean,
and last
isn't
but
it
not least.
just always hot if it's fire giant soup?
No, it's spicy. It'll be
No,
spicy.
No,
Spicy,
because the moment it becomes cold, it's no longer fire giant soup.
It's got one of those things in the tin that you kind of crack and it self eats.
It's got a freaking hand warmer in it. Just a cranked up hand warmer.
Alright, and last but not least, you find a scroll of Dimension Door.
Oh, always good.
Nice.
Like how you've just taken all of their personal belongings.
Will that cloak, by the way, take up the same cloak spot? Or can you wear double?
Yes, you can only have one cloak, guys.
Yeah.
One cloak.
Plus, fuck you probably have stolen one sock from everyone and just like annoying little
Just
things.
inconvenience them all.
You've just
he probably
hammered
has a
one.
few pairs of glasses, like a single contact lens.
You've hammered in someone's like metal boot, so it's got like a divot in the front, so they
A
can't
piece
get
of
their toes in.
paperwork that says urgent on it.
And
There you go, there's us.
another bit of paper that says please turn over, and then on the other side it also says please turn over.
Please turn over again.
That you stole someone else's prank.
Yeah.
There you go. I've go ahead and posted the loot in the Roll20 chat, as well as the breakdown of the
Cool.
coinage, not that it ever mattered. And the breakdown of the gems, not like that ever matters either.
And that's for Alvina, at least. She always like notes them down by which ones they are. To determine which one she gives out to people, which one's like, I like this one, this is mine. Rose quartz.
Alrighty. As we get back to the voice checks, Gwen, what happened last week?
Oh Jesus, we're still doing it. No,
27-minute voice check. Let's go.
Yeah. Hello, and not a fucking clue. My brain died. Apologies. Oh, I
That's
did
all
start reading the Aeromancy book, though.
You did, yeah. Alvina handed out a few books. And some people were reading. I don't remember who was reading what, but
I was reading the Rockmancy book, Geomancy.
Geomancy. Cool.
Alright. Lou Grim, what happened last week? Or last
Uh,
time?
we entered Alvina's dream. Excuse me. And Lou found some dream dust,
Yep.
which would be very helpful.
Honestly, yes. Which we have to process still, I think, right, Chris?
Yeah, and it's
Just mainly crush, wasn't it?
Yeah, you just go grab a pestle and a mortar. It'll just take like a short rest or long. No, it'll probably just take a short rest. Some
Yeah,
of you
just
are
going to the
ridiculous
kitchen.
strength. You know, I feel like this party excels at crushing things.
What, the siege
Yeah.
attack? The siege attacking barbarian? Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like if anyone could powderize Crystal in a efficient hour lunchtime break, it's one of you guys.
oh, You got
Um,
the strongest.
Which,
Mine's
given we've already done like a week's travel, yeah, you've already succeeded.
Yay!
You now have powdered dream dust.
Yeah, powdered dream dust.
Powdered
will
dream
write
dust.
that down.
Star Point, the final forged tier. What happened last time?
Stuff. We went on a jolly holiday to the realm of fire. I think a bunch of us went along and just kind of hung out and had a good time in the final dream.
Yeah, it was Alvina saying, "Don't get lost or you'll die." Get people on track. Very
They-
cheerily.
I fundamentally misunderstood how magic swords work and tried to get one to shrink by hugging its handle.
Oh yeah, did it swing you around?
It swung me around a bit,
Wee.
and then I healed it and it went to sleep. But, you know,
Yeah,
Yeah, because it was an insomniac.
yeah,
turns out.
Yeah.
pretty much
Also,
everything.
also turns out it's one of the swords of the few good gods that's gone missing.
The hero god.
Yes, missing.
One of the
We know he's
flying
we assume
swords of
we know he's not
Raya.
dead.
Yeah.
Because the sword would know it. We don't know what's happened
also
to him.
know-
We know he's not dead.
Yeah, we also know he's not able to recall the sword for whatever reason.
Yeah,
Broken dimensions.
which
Well.
that's what our theory at least, which makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe. Alrighty then. Shall we get into the actual session? It's 6:30.
We've only spent
No, I
half an
think we
hour
need more
doing
looting.
intros. It's fine.
Look. Fuku's got some interesting loot that may or may not be useful in the random encounters, particularly at that fire giant strength and cold resistance.
Look, fuck you has
Honestly, the
six.
growth dimension door is also always useful.
Fuck you has 6 items that can just bribe Alvina, if nothing else, right?
Mhm.
So
That's important. So yes, last time you begun your travels ahead of the Firestar as you went and advanced on the Wrecking Forge Astral Station. To go deal with the reappearance of the Oni King, who seemed to have just teleported into the Astral Forge Station and has now made it his new palace. The Wrecking Forge Guild would very much like your help in removing the problem that everyone suspects you may have been responsible for.
yeah.
It's just a vibe that Alvina gives off.
Oh, that wasn't
Yeah.
us.
Alvina was the one who they commandeered for it. He's like, this is your
It's like,
task.
it was people who happened to be near us at the time, but it wasn't us.
oh God! I've already guaranteed that we have an encounter. I
Oh,
rolled a D6
yeah, it's
and got
your-
a 1.
That way you rolled that.
I was wondering, 'cause it's not your. It's not your role.
It was just we all were told to roll last week, so I
Yeah.
figured we're all gonna get asked to roll this week as well.
No, we never got asked.
Yes, we did.
No,
We all
yeah,
rolled
yeah,
a
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
D6.
today.
It's how we triggered the
Not
sword.
today, yeah. It's fine. Bob just understands how the travel mechanic works,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
you have 5 days, you have a 1 in 6 chance of encountering something on said day.
Yay!
You encounter it on a fucking Monday and a Tuesday. Does anyone else want to go? Let's find out what awaits you.
Let's go!
Everyone, roll.
Come on. Hey.
Point.
Wait, why is that
Behave.
a 1?
Behave. Point.
Hey, wait, what the hell?
I rolled a D1.
Yeah, you rolled a D1. That's why I read it. That's why it's green.
And you got.
You got a 4. Yeah. So 2 encounters.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Technically, only 5 of you actually need to roll. I don't do the weekends. There's never an encounter of the weekends.
Everyone's
Monsters all
lying in.
understand
Yeah.
how weekend works.
Sunday's the day of rest.
So there is a
It's
monsters
union.
union. So the Monstro Guild is a monsters union.
There is a monster union.
Here's the monsters union.
Arguably, it's technically the monstrosities union.
We don't have a
Not
monstrosity
all
on board.
monsters.
We don't have a monstrosity on board yet.
I never said they
We're
were a
not
good
unionized.
union.
Yeah, because the only non-human creature. Wait.
We've got plenty of non-humans. We don't have any monstrosities specifically.
Technically, since owl bears are fey in Alterra,
Yeah.
that is accurate. Since
Yeah.
by the book they are monstrosities.
Also, they're probably getting changed to beasts in the next edition from everyone's guesses. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just too popular not to
Yeah.
just be part of the world now. And to also be cute, cuddly pets.
Yep. Also, druids can
Nobody
turn
wants-
into them in the next edition. So.
I choose to believe now the difference between monstrosity and beast is purely ecological. It's like if they're an invasive species, monstrosity. If they're naturalized, beast.
Well, technically,
Horrifyingly, that means
monstrosities
that means
are
domestic.
just anything created artificially.
Yeah. Enough owlbears have just been in the population that they've just like become a natural wild species.
Yep.
I can see
Yeah.
that.
And also, if it was an invasive species, then technically domestic cats would be a monstrosity.
Yeah. Like, I'm fine with the actual definition of it just being like, it was created by a wizard.
Wizard
Fucking
did it.
wizards, man.
Wizard did it.
Wizard did it. Alright, but yes, you set off to the Wrecking Forge, but before you could actually leave the Firestar on, like, the first day of setting off to go, as we mentioned, a sword went and interrupted your journeys, but you made friends with the sword, so that's fine.
So
So
I
we
made a-
advance another day. But as you go into this new territory, you're now about a week away from the Firestar. You do encounter. I didn't actually pull up my random encounter
Yeah, you're gonna need
table.
it twice.
I'm gonna need it twice. What is it? Guide to the Shout Altsphere. Yep, this is where I have all my random encounter plus the weather.
Double negative encounters, guys. Let's go.
yay.
Did I get round
That's positive,
to...
isn't it? Double negative.
Nah.
Oh, you know what?
Let's not
Based
start
on
that
knowledge,
because
that's
then
what's
if
in
we
me.
ever roll 2 6s, that'll be a negative.
Yeah. No, double positive is still positive. Negative positive is negative.
But two wrongs don't make a right.
No.
Where...
Exactly.
But 3 lefts make a right.
Astral C. Here we go. Oh, righty then. Zormir, go ahead and roll me a d15 because I've gone around to adding +5 of this. Oh, why am I so bad at bookkeeping?
It's fine.
'Cause adding 5 random encounters is boring.
It'll be fine, Chris. Just put the 20 as pick one of the others.
Ooh.
That's the easy way to do it. You don't have to come up with 4.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I think fair. Until we get through most of the 15, I need to start changing them up anyway. It's fine. Alrighty then. So, ooh, this actually matters.
dear.
Who is currently piloting the ship and slash on watch on top of the deck?
Randy.
Randy's probably piloting. Good chance Alvina's on watch.
Oh, Randy's on watch even if he's resting,
Yeah.
considering his...
His
Vision.
limited. His sight range is limited though.
Yeah,
Alvina's isn't.
yours isn't limited, but mine's
Yeah,
been
mine
so-
is technically
It's true, it's
limited.
Is Randy also piloting the ship while on watch, or?
Yes, he's
Okay.
piloting whilst being in down mode because he can still do everything whilst he's in down mode.
Fascinating.
Imagine
Ooh.
Alvina will be relaxing, like semi-reading a book in the crow's nest after doing some training. Probably.
Alvina, unfortunately, you do not notice anything with your regular sight.
Boo.
However, Randy, as you are piloting, something in you've got true sight, right, Randy?
He sees in the ethereal plane, sees through invisibility, and is
Okay, cool.
360.
Yeah, it's the
Dark
invisibility I
vision.
needed.
120 feet.
Okay, as it very quickly comes into sight of yours in front of it, you see what can only be described as a invisible large chunk of land, about like a large house and garden worth of land, as well as a very beautifully lovely cottage on one half of the small island. And what appears to be a lovely garden out front with several vegetable patches. Just floating in the astral sea, invisible. But unfortunately, the ship is currently on a direct collision course with it and would have guaranteed to crash into it had you not spotted it with your ability to see invisibility. What would you like to do,
That would
Randy?
have been so funny if we didn't have a
It's-
invisibility.
A steer to avoid hitting it and just park up beside it.
All right. In order to do so, you need to make a agility check for the ship because there's only 120 feet, and because you're trying to swerve to not crash into
It's
something.
like imminently, not crashing.
Yeah,
Like it's like a foot in front of the
Uh,
ship. back.
Luckily, your ship is heavily specialized in agility if you're plus fucking 8.
All right.
Which I'm just going to switch back over to the ship, actually, I realize. Here we go. So roll me a d20 plus 8 for your ship's natural agility. You hear that? You can do a +3 to just ram it.
We'll destroy someone's house.
This isn't the
Won't be
Shattered
the first
Altsphere. This is the Grand Theft Altsphere.
Theft Altsphere. 25, nice.
25.
I imagine such a hard turn. Alvina like grabs hold of the side of the crow's nest. It's like, I get it. What the hell's happened? Give me some warning.
Randy!
As the ship suddenly swerves to the side,
Hard
Randy
right.
almost like astral drifts up and around, and then parks right next to the like little dirt path that leads off into nothing as it just comes off the island. And you are now parked. You can now put the gangplank down onto what Randy sees is the dirt island, and the rest of you see as nothing because it's still invisible.
Randy, what the fuck?
Hey, man, that's a cool looking garden you have there, dude.
You
God,
okay?
Randy.
Randy's lost to everyone.
Are you okay?
Oh, man, the driver man seen this island there, and I thought it looked cool, so I told him pull over.
Island?
Is the gangplank just kind of resting on nothing to us?
Yep.
At least go over and like poke the gangplank.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna step on the
Randy's
gangplank
walked
a bit.
over onto the island, and it's just standing there.
He can't fly,
as
right?
Randy gets to the end of the gangplank,
He falls.
they vanish to the rest of you.
Well, let's pull the
Well,
gangplank
Randy,
in
let's
and...
Oh, okay, fly.
Let's just leave.
Let's
Hey,
go,
man, you're not
Problem
coming over?
solved!
Ah,
Oh, wait. Before you
Just
do that,
invisible.
hey, the point, I think you left sunk on the island.
you know I can fly if you choose to leave, right?
You know what, Gwen?
But can you fly faster than the ship is what matters.
Definitely not. You know what, Gwen?
Why being shot at?
You know what, Gwen? I'm genuinely happy you didn't pick me first. I'll take that.
I will wander onto the island.
There'll be no jump onto
Like I
the
said, I
island.
can fly if everyone else goes to hell.
You two vanish as you step off the gangplank onto the island. However, you do suddenly see Randy on what I've previously described this large patch of land with a beautiful wooden cottage and several vegetable patches for a garden.
Oh,
Ah,
this
See
is
what I
cool.
mean, dude?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
quite a
I-
nice little house.
yeah,
So
there
the
is
rest
just
of
a-
you, they disappear until you get onto the island.
Gwen, I
There
think
is
they have
just-
carrots.
Why does that matter?
We usually ask for extra carrots in
Steps
dinner. I
back
assumed
onto
you
the
liked them.
gangplank. Steps
It's
onto the
because it's good for
gangplank.
the eyesight, not because I'm a goddamn horse.
Oh,
It's actually a myth.
I step
It's good
onto the
for the eyesight.
gangplank for a second and go, yeah, man, they got carrots here. So they can see me again. And then step back onto the island.
I'm not going to step into visibility. I'm just going to go, I think I saw an apple tree too.
None of you hear the point.
Okay.
this is normal. This is normal.
Unfortunately, the island's also cloaked for silence beyond the visibility boundary.
Should we go and introduce ourselves?
Why not?
Fuck you's stealthing across.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
Alright.
that was
You
a
hilariously
terrible
beat the
roll.
passive out of like half the party, I'm pretty sure.
Alright, which
How
two
do you spell
NPCs
cloaked?
would you like to come with you on to the island? This is your NPC selection mode as you go to explore a new area.
Jones, because Jones is most likable.
Because
Oh,
I need
that's
to
not
be-
nice.
I think
Yeah,
good
NPCs.
bets.
Or
Jones,
NPCs.
because Jones might know something about this, is always a decent shot. And Abby, because I think Karzog and Tarragon stay on the ship in case there's any actual danger.
We should bring Karzag along, just because she makes our lunches.
Snacks.
Well,
And there's
She is
food here.
she is a gardener and forester.
True.
Yeah.
Look at leave Abby back to babysit
Leave Abby
him
back.
and Tarragon.
Yeah, Garzag's better.
That feels less good, but fine. So, bring
Oh,
Karzag.
Actually, no, yeah, it'd
Leave
be
Abby
good.
to do
It'd be
whatever
good.
Abby does.
No, it'd be a good one for keep Abby back on the ship in case there's any danger, because she's more capable of actually dealing
Yeah.
with danger.
Zormir can babysit the children.
No, we're not letting Zormir babysit the children. They'll starve.
Depends which
I'm not
children.
gonna be here for more than like a couple
Oh.
hours.
I'm
Which also begs
convinced of-
question. Remind me, did you take Kit with you off the Firestar? Or were you going to meet Kit after you dealt with
Is Kit
things?
Is Kit
the
yes,
giant.
he's with us. He's with us, yeah.
Okay, cool. 'Cause I realized
'Cause
he'd
he
still
wanted
be
to. He
on-
said he was going to oversee it, basically.
Yeah, to make sure you
Actually did it.
Did your job.
Yeah.
Then Kit is also an available NPC in the Rostra,
Oh,
along
this
with
one.
the Fire Princess.
We definitely shouldn't take him
Nope.
into like a happy, nice, passive garden.
Oh, and now that you are outside of Bastion, Drax can also now join you on excursions.
Nice. We're definitely not bringing Drax on this one.
No.
Technically, so can the dragons. I don't know if I want to count the dragons as one unit. I may count them as one unit. It feels like they do, or they should.
For now.
And Angel can also come with you as an excursion. Your main limit is mechanically the DM not wanting to do more than 2 NPCs at a time.
Yeah.
Is it an
think-
arbitrary rule? Yes, but shut up. That's the laws of reality.
I think the, two
dragons
that
will
we've
be
got is
bigger.
probably the best.
Yeah, well, the one we've picked is Karzag and Jones because they're good solid choices. I think.
Angel can
Alright.
Come for a walk later.
As the party step off the boat into a map I don't have prepared because this is a random encounter.
Hang on.
It's fine. I've got a good mental image of little cottage.
What's worse is I'm thinking Baba Yaga.
It's not a gingerbread.
No,
it's
that's
not. It's
no.
not. It's not a gingerbread house. It's
Hang
a
on.
different hag.
Oh, Alvina, give me a perception check.
Ew. Okay. 25.
Ooh. Nice.
One second, I need to check something. As you step closer to the island, not only can you smell the fresh aromatic flavors of tomatoes and what appears to be like an earthy potato, and even some spring onions and stuff in the gardens. Beyond that, you also smell this warm, spicy fragrance with sweet and aromatic undertones
Never mind, it is
coming from
gingerbread.
the house itself.
Never mind, it is a gingerbread house.
It's now that you notice that this lovely wooden cottage doesn't have quite the same texture as wood and seems to have almost a more crumbly biscuit texture to it.
The one thing stopping Alvina. Guarantee these are everywhere in Fantasia.
Don't eat the gingerbread house.
Yeah, she's gonna say, "Don't eat the gingerbread house."
Personally, I think it'd be hilarious if you just drove into this.
We just smashed the house.
I'm still going up to knock
It
on
was
the
an
door.
option if you couldn't
Yeah.
see it.
Which generally would have happened if we didn't have the eyes of seeing visibility.
That's why it's a deadly one. Hilariously, Randy has stopped this being a guaranteed combat encounter from destroying an old woman's house. just so you know, this was a hostile combat encounter, but luckily Randy avoided slamming into the house.
So was the sword, to be fair.
Yeah, you guys are just really efficient at solving encounters now.
Yeah.
Lots of practice.
Yeah, we knock on the door. Point, just so you know, they might want to eat you.
First fan I've had that with.
Did you say the first fan or not the first fan?
Not the
Be
first
back
fan.
in a minute.
Knock,
Dude.
knock, knock.
Alvina's not going to knock on the door because she might actually explode it by accident.
We're gonna say hello then, man.
We're knocking on the door.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm gonna... Just let. Just...
He just walks up and knocks on the door.
Just walks up and knocks on the door. Let's see here. Get rid of this. Don't need this.
Point and Randy are knocking on the door. Alvina is standing by them, but isn't knocking on the door because she doesn't want to punch through it by accident.
Okay. Interesting. The door itself seems to have this large circular face door knocker on it. It appears to be quite a flat face with two large, what look to almost be, there's a bit of sheen to them, appear to be chocolate buttons on it.
Mm.
as well as a large set of those red ruby lip sweeties, where
Yeah.
the licorice
Yes.
door knocker is attached into their mouth and around for you to knock on.
Huh.
Sacre bleu, they are very good at making confectionaries.
I knock before French Randy can say anything else.
Yep.
Knock the knocker.
Could be
Knock the
Canadian.
knocker. As you knock the effectively like gingerbread man face knocker,
Oh, you
You
idiot.
see
You
their-
damaged it.
their little chocolate button eyes kind of like rise up on their face a little bit as Sweetie mouth opens. You can see the door knocker is still kind of like hanging there from their top lip, as through it they you hear a voice that is like sweet cinnamon, this like little cherub ginger man voice. Who is it?
Oh, we were just passing by, saw your little cottage and wanted to say hello, see if you're willing to sell any vegetables.
How did you see the cottage?
We've got a guy who can see invisible stuff.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, I see. And who are you?
Well, I am Pose. The point.
You realise she's
Um,
she realizes she's in
we're
the
just
building,
kind of
right?
freelance do-gooders.
Oh, okay, I see. And and you're just here to introduce yourselves, is that correct?
Yep,
much.
introduce ourselves, see if we can make a deal for some food while we're here.
Oh,
I'm gonna admit our chef isn't great.
I'm standing next to you.
I'm also not referring to you.
Oh, thank God. See, I imagine you actively say that.
Yeah,
What are you implying?
You know what we're implying.
you're
Pulling out a
dealing
knife.
with poor supplies. I'm just getting some vegetables, you know.
Good. We need some more roughage.
We've got plenty.
I'm very glad we did not bring. What is his name? The cool guy,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Lucas.
Wine.
Lucas,
There you go.
Nice.
who is even worse chef.
Yeah.
The thing is that that line of things
Pretty
does
apt.
actually make him a good chef.
It doesn't.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
Anyway, we have debates about who's the best cook. It's me, but I don't like to do it often.
I taught you everything you know. I'm very proud of you.
Yeah, that wonderful
Sure.
stew.
She did. You actually got cooking lessons off Alvin and
Okay,
nailed
you,
it.
you taught me a lot of things I know, not everything. I reversed seared using mending.
Yeah,
Dude, I just wanted to see what was here. I like nature.
Mm-hmm. Back in a sec, one of the cats wants to come in.
fair. That's fine. It'll give me enough time to draw this very, very lovely and accurate map
Oh,
off
of course.
Oh,
the island. Look at that. Oh, yep. Because I definitely imagine you're gonna piss this definitely not innocent elderly lady off.
Yeah, I'm Baba Yaga. Or
And
Yaga Baba.
Yaga Baba.
Yaga baga do.
grab all. The...
Yeah.
Should also be a little bit smaller. And then you just turn around and leave.
I mean,
Yeah.
if she says no, my plan is just go. Oh, okay then. Bye.
Oh, actually. Nope.
Assuming it's a she, because it definitely is just a witch in there.
How do I redo my path? No, there we go. Who's drawing up there?
I'm not.
Me.
Nope.
Oh.
Ah.
Did you accidentally delete everything?
No, I
Yep.
put it all on the
I'm back.
page.
What happened to the map?
The map died.
It all got sucked into that vortex up there.
All right. That should be everyone.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 6 plus 2. All right, place yourselves conveniently on the map in front of the door, wherever you may be positioned. Let's go ahead and get
Gwent's
a
in the
lovely-
vegetable patch.
Point should be at the
Told
front.
you.
Yeah,
Told
over
you you were
there.
after the carrots, Gwen.
Oh god. Generic NPC looks ominous.
Yeah.
Right,
I
it's so
love the
good
new
now.
marking things. I love the new marking.
Oh, can everyone see the ominous set NPC now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it got
yeah.
updated the other week for
Yeah,
everybody, so they
everybody
can all
established
see.
it last week, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Satisfied with my ominous vortex up there. What the?
Don't worry about it.
Was that a ping that said something? Or am I seeing things?
Don't
You're
worry about
seeing
it.
things, don't worry about it. I need the Dawn Riser ship. Here we go. Just
Me and Chris
for-
know what it was. That was all that matters.
Let's really get the size off the ship right there. There we go. We all know for some reason the gangplan's like right there.
Oh, Gwent's dead.
I am squashed.
You are squashed.
Anybody else cast Revivify?
You know the netting is now going to act as my
Yes.
ramp.
Randy.
Ah,
Gwent could be saved then.
I don't think he wants to be. He has to be willing to come back.
Yeah. Bad luck.
No
I
true
don't think this
resurrection
is the
here.
way, Gwent wanted to leave this Alterra.
Yeah, he's left.
That. I suppose you lot seem harmless enough.
Speak for yourself.
I don't mean it's gonna punch Randy.
Oh, are you not you aren't here to rob a little old lady,
No.
are you?
No,
Not at all.
no.
He's just an idiot. Ignore him.
We're harmless as long as we don't want to do any harm, and we don't want to.
Yeah, that's the best way.
Oh, I see. Well, what would you have to barter for some lovely vegetables with?
What
Well-
kind of vegetables do you have?
And
Oh,
and
I
what
have
would a woman
all
with a
kinds of vegetables?
what would such a lovely woman with such a lovely home want from some traveling people?
Legitimate businessman.
Ooh, well, exotic herbs are always preferred. There's only so much I can grow here that doesn't require a specialized climate.
Climate. Yeah.
Climate.
Okay. I can definitely do some of those. Which ones particular would you like?
Ooh, well, if you have any, I'm always on the look for rare metals like prismatic ice or obsidian iron. They're useful for creating small little biomes. If you have any cinder crystals, that's always useful to me. If you have any dream dust, that's always useful to go and collect more exotic elemental ingredients. Oh, let's see. There's a couple other things that I had a list around here that I can't currently see.
I've got a power gem you could have.
What is a power gem?
It is a gem that you can squeeze to regain one expended spell slot of 4th level or higher.
Oh no, I have plenty of magic capabilities.
Might be
I
useful
have.
battery.
Alvina can literally pull out like most types of like herb for seasoning. Pretty much anything that could be counted as seasoning, she can pull out a spot.
If you want some like mayonnaise, we can provide mayonnaise.
What is mayonnaise?
Oh, you're gonna love this. And I just start pouring out mayonnaise from the alchemy jug, which I still have.
What are
Right,
you
I-
pouring it into?
hand.
Good point. Yeah.
You know, like you just pouring it on the ground in front of the door. She
That's-
doesn't let you in.
I imagine I've got some sort of like small sampling cup on me somewhere.
Well, I don't know. Do you? That's the question. You tell me.
Alvina. Alvina literally puts out the
I will have a
tankard.
cup on me
I
somewhere.
was about to say, Alvina
Yeah.
pulls out the tankard that she's got, which actively has
Right.
Oh yeah, it's the
the
non-alcoholic
sobriety
isn't it?
one. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Pour out some mayonnaise.
Pour out some
Oh,
main.
interesting. And I see. I've never seen anything like this. What is it? Describe it to me. I
Oh,
can see that it seems to be this viscous white Fish yellow color. What the fuck color is mayonnaise again?
Whitish yellow.
white.
Yeah.
White.
Yeah,
Oh, it's probably
white. Creamy white.
One moment.
Into the Wikipedia page for mayonnaise.
I am
work
trying
out
to
how
remember. I
describe
remember
this
half of them.
mayonnaise.
Okay, basically it is a mix of a bit of mustard, some sunflower oil, a couple egg yolks, and some lemon juice or something like that. You mix it together, and
What
Alvina
the
will
fuck
let
is
you.
mustard?
Oh,
You
mustard.
have mustard. This is mustard. Alvina pulls out some mustard seeds.
Yeah, oh yeah. I can
Oh,
give you some mustard
seeds? I
seeds.
don't have anything known as mustard seeds.
Ah, perfect.
Oh,
Interesting. Oh, it seems like you may be worth my time. Yes, I will allow you entrance to my grand abode. Do make sure to wash your feet on the mat before you come in.
Oh, of course.
Don't worry. That's just, yes, come on in. As she opens the door and you see this kind of hunched over, large, elderly, let's say large, elderly woman with a kind of large beak-like nose, this long white hair kind of pulled back into a bobble. Her face is wrinkly, and she's got a little bit of like dirt or mud or something down the side of her face. She's currently wearing what appears to be
Equipment.
gardening gloves.
Yeah.
And is currently holding in one hand this massive set of shears.
Alvina's
Yes,
like,
hello.
oh, nice to meet you.
oh.
Alvina's like,
Hey there.
oh, I'm like 99% sure this is a hag, but she's like, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
It's like,
So, oh,
we're actually
I
going
should
to
have guessed from the
barter.
garden, but you're clearly an expert gardener.
I am. I'm Betty. Who the hells are you?
Can I say in Druidic?
Oh.
Hello.
Oh.
Is she...
She returns back in Druid. Hello.
Oh.
Now, please wipe your feet on the mat as you come
Mhm.
in. You see there's like this little doormat inside her house.
Alvina does wipe her feet. She doesn't have shoes, so she actively wipes her
Yeah,
feet.
oh.
As you do
Go.
so, you hear a displeasant sound from the mat. Oh,
Sorry.
oh, don't mind him. That's just Harold. Come, please come in.
I'm gonna clean my feet off. Oh, I don't have prestidigitation.
Alvina,
Clean my
Alvina,
feet.
what? Alvina
And-
cleans
Now,
her feet.
make sure none of you track dirt in, 'cause if you do, I will have to feed you to my plants.
Mhm.
One little
Fair enough.
gardening joke. Don't worry about it. Seriously, don't track dirt into my house.
Yeah.
It's
I will
it's hygienic.
Stamp my feet out. Stamp my feet as best I can outside, and
I
just a
also have to.
minimal wiping.
Oh yeah,
on
I've
the-
just realised Alvina also will have. So she'll wipe her feet and then raise each of her feet up and just ignites it to burn off the rest of anything left over, and then puts
Oh,
them back
can you
down
do
again
mine?
when they're done.
Burn your feet.
Okay.
Just put on my boots.
Sure. Give me a second.
Well, hurry up. I
Don't
don't
burn
have
the
all
fucking place
day.
down.
I mean, I do, but
there you go. Point.
well, it gets stiff standing here.
Oh god.
Con save. Because you're
Can't say for my boots.
you're accepting this on the hit, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Okay. Beyond 20 isn't working. I need to type it in.
It's a DC 16. It's not too bad.
Yeah, it's 25.
Yeah, you're fine.
Is that half on?
No. The con save is just so you don't get heat exhaustion. You just take 25 damage.
Okay.
That's both your feet done, though.
Ow. Okay. That was a bad idea. Thank you.
You did ask.
Yep.
Oh, look at
Remind
the
me not
bottom.
to ask in future.
Mm-hmm. I was
Ow.
wondering.
Dot, dot, dot.
You've got
I'll do.
third-degree burns on his feet.
I'm saying Druidic to the person I'll stay outside because I don't think I can get the dirt from out of my feet. Because they're sort of metallic and sort of I am in touch with nature, so I don't really like having no dirt on my feet.
That's fair.
I mean, you
You
can barely
don't
tell
want-
where the dirt begins and fuck you's feet end.
That's fair.
Yours might be so caked in, it might be solid, so it won't trek in, though.
Exactly, yeah.
There's a solid 2-inch layer of clay that doesn't move.
Fucky walks on his hands.
Okay, well, my gardening assistant Pickett should be outside somewhere if you want company.
I
I've got a
asked.
strange feeling that picket might be a fence. Okay.
No.
I would just ask that you don't paint them.
Okay.
You mind if I admire your garden? One druid to another.
Yes, just be wary of the tomatoes.
Snapping tomatoes, are they?
Hmm?
Snapping tomatoes, are they?
No, just regular tomatoes.
How big are they then?
Well, I don't know, the half a palm sized, I suppose.
Hmm.
I'm not really sure what measurement unit you want here.
Half a palm is a good size.
Oh.
Is anyone else coming in? By the way, it's just Alvina and the now maimed point.
Come, I will come make you tea. Hurry up, hurry up. There's a draft
Little
coming
man
in.
as well.
Make sure
Yeah,
you
that's
clean
what
your
we-
shoe.
Make sure you clean
There's a
your
draft coming in, and we're supposed to be taking a break. So get the fuck in.
shit. Get the fuck in the house.
Get the fuck in or get the fuck out. I don't care. Close the door.
I'm just imagine Kazak and
Which one?
Jones comes in.
Yeah,
Right.
just as Kazak comes in, like wipes their feet again, you hear, oh no.
That Matt is way too into that, I think.
Jones comes in and just like furiously starts rubbing their feet, and you just hear the mat.
Is it just us?
Well, are the
four?
rest of you coming in or what?
I'm going to admire the fields. You
Yeah.
come
Yes,
with?
you've already told me that. Go over to the field.
Fuck off!
You don't need to
And
tell me it again.
Is Gwent
I
coming
meant
in?
the other ones, like Lou and fuck you. And whatever
fuck
that.
you's gonna stealth in with his muddy
We
feet.
never told you our names.
You did not.
Mhm.
You rolled a 14 before, was it? 15, 16?
That was to get to go over the gangplank.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I call for a second stealth check? Did your stealth check
No.
get broken?
No.
It sounds like you're stealthing for 16, doesn't it?
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Should have rolled better. Gwen, are you staying outside?
Oh god, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Gwent doesn't want to go into the hag's gingerbread house. It's fair.
Yeah, like it's creepy old ladies. No, thank you.
It's fine. Alvina hopes she can make some bargains. She actually has pretty much any seed that could be used in cooking as a.
Yeah,
as
and I've
she
got
could just
performance
summon.
of creation, so I can just make any non-magical seed.
I have the spice pouch, which is why I can just make these. I have 10 uses of it, which is why I just pull mustard seeds out because they are actually a seasoning.
I could just make a seed bank, a small seed bank worth up to 500 gold, I think.
Yeah, that's pretty good. 500 gold worth of seeds is a lot of seeds.
What's the saving throw for this?
Do
Which
we
bit?
remember what happened the last time we encountered old people?
They
Yeah,
cast
we should have
disintegrate
brought
on a
Tarragon.
dragon. No, the thing is, this time we know for a fact they're evil.
I think she's a lovely old woman.
Yeah, Alvina knows she's a hag.
Who says hags are evil? 120
Hags do.
PF.
Hags do.
Oh, wisdom. Okay. Fuck you. Make me a wisdom save.
He's also part druid.
No, hags can just speak druidic. I
Alright.
think.
Hmm.
Because they eat druids a lot.
Ah,
I mean, you know what they say, you are what you eat.
I believe hags might be able to speak all languages, or at least a good few of them can.
But yes, fuck you as you step onto the lovely hardwood floors with dirt on your feet. Having not washed your feet off, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save. Okay.
Wisdom save.
Why is this not rolling?
I bet Beyond's acting up tonight.
Yeah, beyond 20 is a bit
Ah.
bad at them.
Just roll it flat in the chat.
Bum, 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 bum. And then, depending on what happens here, this is when we'll take our first little break, and I'll go refresh my water.
Yeah. 7.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Would you like to do anything before I announce the results?
don't. Oh, I do have my portent thing.
You need to roll what it would be today anyway. So
Yeah. I'm gonna roll to see what it would have been. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll use that for 21 instead.
Ooh, I actually need to double check that because I think that comes close. Would you like to do anything? Would anybody else like to do anything before I announce the result?
Nah. I've seen through fuck you stealth check. I do have the high passive perception to do it, but I'm letting it ride.
All right, then. Unfortunately, a 21 does not succeed.
Ooh.
As you all watch, or at least, you know, some of you notice after the fact if your perception isn't above 16. But for those whose passive perception is above 16 and saw Fukyu sneak through the house, they watch as Fukyu takes a step onto the hardwood floor, as the first bit of dirt touches that beautifully cleaned, polished, freshly mopped and brushed floor. Fukyu suddenly shrinks down by like a foot, because they're already quite small, and transforms into a potted plant.
I'm assuming that's not permanent, right? I'm gonna ask the lady. I'm gonna ask Betty.
Is
Yeah.
what not permanent?
Oh, the potted plant.
What about it? It's a plant. Yes.
Okay.
Odd place to put a plant, but who am I to argue?
It's your
That's where the
house.
plant wants to go. That's where the plant can go.
Mm.
Fuck you. What kind of plant would you like to be?
It's a cactus, isn't he?
I was about to say cactus.
I knew the vibe.
FU is now a cactus permanently.
Oh dear.
This might be the deadliest encounter you guys have actually come across somehow. All right, with that, with Fukyu being a potentially permanent cactus, depending on how long the spell lasts. Fukyu, you are now legitimately, you have been polymorphed into a cactus. You are, for all intents and purposes, a cactus. We'll come back to you in the future.
Next week.
Okay, looks.
Thank you for playing. If you want to spend the extra time potentially coming up with a backup character just in case you're permanently forever a cactus, that might be wise.
Do you know what? There's a non-zero chance this is, by the way. This might be a true polymorph. If it lasts for an hour, it might actually be permanent.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the one
It's
that
the old
continued
evil
to...
cactus pipeline.
It's an evil cactus. It's fine. I'm sure at some point she'll have to drop concentration on it, right? Surely.
I wonder if
She
it's
can only
not...
true polymorph one of you.
Well, here's the bit. She might not be keeping concentration, is my thought. It might be on the house.
I'm sure the house will drop concentration at some point, right? Surely the house can't concentrate for an hour.
Could be like a glyph of warding.
I know, I can't. I'm a human.
Who
You're
knows?
not a human.
But with that, welcome to Betty's house.
Yay.
I wish you all the best of luck. I will
Yep.
see you in like 5 to 10 minutes. I'm gonna get
Yep.
some water.
Oh,
See ya.
the absolute knowledge that Alvin is just not going to eat anything in here.
Poor Gwent's missed this.
No, poor Gwent might be
Oh, no.
alive at the end of this.
I mean,
Does-
fuck you being turned into a cactus.
Once again,
Gwen
I'm
probably
imagining.
seen.
Once again, I'm
Potentially
imagining.
permanently.
Does the point still have the thing of when he's offered food or drink, he needs to eat it?
No, we
we
managed to
cured
get rid of that.
We cured that.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, otherwise he would definitely be
I'm
dead.
gonna go grab a drink.
Yes.
Yeah, otherwise, Point would definitely be dead. If he did have it, Alvina would have offered him to take a bite out of the door. Which would have been cataclysmic.
That's one way of picking the lock.
Eat the door.
It's like I failed on my lock picking check. I'm going to eat the door now.
Yeah. Alvina has one thing going for her in this. It's physically impossible to put her to sleep through magic. Which is one good thing we've got on the side. It does mean that she's just going to do something else.
You have.
Well, no, it means that one of us can't be knocked out by her.
Yeah.
She'll do something else to Alvina, but...
Once you establish she can't put Alvina to sleep.
She's blatantly an elf, and she's a hag, so she knows what an elf is. Right? It's common knowledge that elves can't be put to sleep through magic.
Yeah, I mean, she'll have lots of ways.
No, she's got... If that's that's probably a true polymorph, which is a 9th level spell, so...
I'm immune to sleep as well.
Yeah?
Yeah. Construct. Remember?
Randy. The
Wait, isn't Lou technically a construct now?
He does
Or
have
Warforged?
Warforged. He does have the Warforged stat block. I think Warforged can't be put to sleep through magic as well.
Yep.
Right.
If you're technically Warforged, you're
Magic
Immune
can't
to
put you to
sleep.
sleep. Magic can't put you to sleep, yeah.
immune to sleep and immune to disease.
And immune to suffocation, starvation, and dying of dehydration.
And have resistance to poison.
Yeah. Also +1
I
armor.
already had resistance to poison, so, you know,
Did you?
yeah.
Oh, fair.
Or was it
Being a
acid?
tiefling?
Wait,
No, it was
Tiefling gets
fire.
fire. Tiefling gets fire.
No, it's acid. I got as the boon.
Oh, yeah, you got acid resistance from the boon, from the
I thought it was
Naga.
poison, but it's acid.
Poison would have made sense as well, right? Alvina can temporarily get resistance to poison. It is one of the dragon breaths, so she can get it from her draconic ability.
I can get it from turning it. I can get a dragon that does that. And also can draconic transformation for that as well.
Alvina just has the basically it's absorb elements but not a spell.
Yeah.
So very handy to have just in the back pocket. And yeah, by the way, I love that freaking Point tried to tempt Gwentin with an apple tree in a Fey garden.
Yeah,
50% chance it'll knock you unconscious, 50% chance it'll kill you.
Did we actually give her all our names?
Alvina did not give her a name,
The Point gave the name The Point,
which is your name.
which isn't how they refer
I never
to
said
themselves.
my name.
It's the Point's true name is the Point. Their actual legal name isn't their true
Yeah.
name.
So, if it turns out their true name is The Point, that'll give them some personal validation, I think.
For the 5 minutes before you die,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
or worse.
And Randy was a given name.
Yeah, but that is your true name now because it was what you were designated.
Yeah. The cactus said so.
The cactus says.
Well, his army probably designated him something else.
I know, but Zome's opinion doesn't matter on this one.
So now the cactus is the naming cactus.
I mean, Randy got his name from him before he became a cactus.
But remember, guys, we've got to get out of here in under an hour. That's the important thing, no?
Yeah,
Yeah,
or you'll
Remember to
get
take
another.
the cactus with you,
We're definitely taking the cactus with us.
because the cactus has quite a lot of stuff on it.
Yeah, which is all
Yeah,
through
but-
polymorphed at the moment.
The Point has such bad past perception, I don't think they've realised that cactus
thought-
A is fuck you, or B wasn't there when they walked in.
What was your my passive
It
perception,
was
Randy?
you've passed it. Randy's got higher than Alvina.
And you're obviously within 125 feet.
You don't
Oh,
actually have
20
true.
feet.
You don't actually have true sight. Paul, you don't see through shapeshifts. I don't believe.
Oh, but if he's not that far away from me, and the door was still open, I would have seen him transform.
Possibly, yeah. Actually, no, the door was closed because it was one of the last ones in. So it probably closed behind, so you probably don't know.
I mean, she did ask you to close the door, so
Exactly, yeah,
probably
that's my thought.
yes.
I'm imagining one of those really small, like, ornamental cacti as well. Like the little tiny, little barrel
Oh
ones.
yeah.
What happens if I just Google goblin cactus?
It's gotta be. That might be a type of cactus, actually.
It is. Yep.
Yeah. I was pretty sure I actually know that one.
I can't get many good pictures of it.
Oh, it's the famous cactus.
All right.
It's the like kind of
Antioch
flat.
goblin.
It's the kind of flat one.
Yeah.
Opportunia goblin. Yeah. Like the very famous, pretty
I mean, if
generic.
you drew some eyes on it,
Yeah.
job done.
Wasn't that one 'cause I just like it.
Some stick on googly eyes.
There's a few.
I like how I've just returned to just a bunch of cactus pictures.
That's an actual goblin cactus, is right.
Yeah.
There's a legitimate
that
type
goblin-
of cactus called a goblin
So
cactus.
that cactus's name is the Opportunia goblin.
Yeah.
Okay, it's now a goblin cactus. Got it. Updated my notes.
Yeah.
Literally.
Literally.
And only the point has given out their name.
And the point is giving out the name of the point,
Which is their true name.
yeah, which may or may not be their true name.
It is.
They're in for some personal growth if it is.
Alrighty. I have returned. Let us
Prepare for TPK.
resume the TPK.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's only a TPK if you fuckers don't, realize there might be more powerful creatures than you.
Yeah. Well, Alvina is 100% know that she's more powerful, but she's actually willing to just be nice because she knows what she's got a rough idea of probably what she is, and she's like, "There's worse people."
I
to
did
deal
say I've
with."
been meaning to throw more magic
You
minions,
did.
magic bad guys at you, and apparently this is what we've ended up with. It wasn't even intentional. It was just on my list. All right, we resume. Two of you are out thingying the garden. Fukyu is now a goblin cactus. Which one's the best goblin cactus image? Is it this little one with the hand, or do you want the little? I like this one. Let's go ahead and save you.
Yeah, just a picture. This is what Fukyu looks like now, guys.
Fukyu like now. Yeah. For no, all of Fukyu's equipment they previously had have melded into their
Yep.
form.
Yep, because it is a polymorph.
So all of Fukyu's loot is inaccessible to you now. Just in
Thing
case
is,
that
you
helps
couldn't have
motivate you to
taken it
save
anyway.
Fukyu.
Yep.
That's true. It's true.
Oh my god, he's an evil cactus as well.
Oh, actually, one moment. I just need to check something.
I'd accept that I was never getting any of that loot anyway.
Move you
Oh,
on.
cactus is
Alvina's got
evil.
a.
Are you checking?
No, I've just checked. I've just wanted to check. If you break the hit points of the object, does it change into out of it? Creature into object. That's what I was.
Or does it just kill them?
And on what level of polymorph it is.
No, this is true polymorph because it's a creature into object, which is the 9th level one.
It does revert back as a result of dropping to 0 hit points. Any excess damage carries over to its normal form. As long as the excess does not reduce the creature's normal hit points to 0, it isn't knocked unconscious.
Yeah.
The creature is limited in the actions it can perform by the nature of its new form.
Cool. Does he?
If
Alvina's...
Alvina,
cactus.
come
No,
I don't know
no,
what
give
cactus
it.
do.
Alvina is going to pick up the cactus. Is there an open window?
Throw it back out.
Alvina's
Roll a
go-
d20, let's find out. Also, I'm going to look up D&D cactus stat block. Let's find out what happened. Awakened
exist.
cactus. Okay.
Awakened cactus.
Alright, I now have the hit points of an awakened cactus.
Ah, there isn't, unfortunately.
No, there
Can
is
you
not.
not just
Wait a minute,
eat it
I
through
know
the
it is. It's
wall?
a cottage, right? There's always
Yes,
a
it is
chimney.
gingerbread cottage. There is a chimney, yes.
I mean, you could just throw it back out the door.
I could, but I don't want to open the door because it's impolite.
That's true.
Alvina's gonna walk
And I'll
over.
need to track the cactus hit points.
Alvina's gonna walk up to the chimney, like look up it. It's an open top chimney, right?
Yes.
Alvina's gonna punt. Fuck you up through the up through.
All right,
out
make
the top.
me a strength check. Let's see how high you punt it.
19. Bah!
19. All right. It goes 19 feet up into the air.
Do you want me to roll an unarmed attack to see how much damage the kick did?
Yeah, go for it.
Actually, mine's always a set damage by unarmed attacks, aren't they?
It's 1 plus your strength modifier.
Yeah, 11.
11 bludgeoning damage from the kick. As it shoots up through the chimney. Let's see. Yeah, we'll say it clears the house enough to like land all the way down. 19 feet would be 4. I'm just gonna round it up to 20 for 4d6.
Yep.
Fuck you, roll me 4d6.
I have
Let's
no
find
idea.
out.
I have no idea what the hit points of an awakened cactus. This might help.
Apparently, it's quite a decent chunk actually.
It's a
a
cactus.
CR2 creature, apparently.
Yeah. It's got the same CR as a bear.
14.
All right. As the cactus lands back down outside, let's see. It is not bloodied yet. As the cactus is now lying down, let's see. We go over. Let's put it over on this side, and whoa.
Bye.
Randy, a cactus comes flying out of the chimney of the house and lands down onto the grassy hill to your right.
Yeah.
What do you make of this? It's just a cactus, a regular goblin cactus.
In a plant.
Oh
pot.
man,
In
who's
a-
doing that?
In a plant. pot.
It goes across to the cactus.
You go across
Asking
to
it if it's alright.
Randy and Gwent, can you both roll me a d20?
He's funny.
D20.
Gwen did. Whatever it was.
Alright, now is this a good thing or a bad thing?
Gwen
Who
gets eaten
knows?
by the tomato patch.
Why?
Oh shit, you do.
No, I'll have you know this is the carrot patch.
Ah!
Oh, fine.
I've played this
Maybe.
part of
I don't
Adventure
know.
Quest. I remember.
It's the
Uh,
saber-tooth.
Gwent, what
carrots.
exactly are you looking for in this garden? You like looking for carrots? Are you looking for something else? What were you actually doing? What? You just
Just
chilling?
wandering around, not going in the suspicious house.
Okay.
But close enough to listen out if something goes wrong.
Well, here's the lovely carrots you can have a look at. As you're looking at the carrot in their beautiful white picket fence, you notice that one of the picket fences that looks a little thicker than the others detaches itself from the picket fence, and a single like wooden stake picket fence hops forward and towards you.
Let's pick it.
And you can. Oh my god, that was fucking quick.
What?
What have you saved this as?
Point!
I saved as goblin cactus.
Oh my god.
We're not at all bracing
You know-
for us not to break the.
Yeah, now I don't want fucking Fuku to
so-
go ungoblin.
So I started making it just before Alvina picked it up to go and punt it. It was like, can I finish making this before we break it?
Yeah, it's got a while because Alvina's gonna go outside and break it afterwards. Thankfully, it's a plant pot with a cactus in it, so it's not the hardest thing to find in the area. Yep. For everyone on the watching the stream, this is Fuck You's new full.
Yep.
Also, for everyone,
Woo.
that is a goblin cactus, everybody.
That's a goblin cactus. Look at this.
It does look like a king goblin cactus. It's the little crown bit.
Where's the flower? That's the flower bud.
That's the lampshade.
That's the lamp.
Alright. Now, since I have gone with an awakened Awakened Cactus stat block, and as a DM, I'm not cruel enough to just literally sideline an entire player for potentially the whole session at this point. At the rate this is going at.
But we're about
You
halfway
should
through the
know
normal
what
time
happens if you
slot.
present us with an interesting place.
No,
So-
yeah, I just gotta make sure it's balanced for everyone. Van,
Is this-
congratulations. You are officially an Awakened Cactus. You now have the Awakened stat block. You have False Appearance. While you remain motionless, you're indistinguishable from a normal cactus. And you have Spines. At the start of each of your turns, you deal 5 piercing damage to any creature grappling you. Congratulations. In theory, it
Is he
does say you
planted
have.
in the ground.
No, they're the
You have a
top.
20-foot move speed
You have a 20-foot move speed.
and strength 19.
You've got the same strength as
Zombie.
Zormir.
Wait, you say 19?
19.
Yes.
He's the second strongest party member right now.
It's got
Where are you?
6
Are
dex,
you having a look at the
15
D&D
con.
wiki one or?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
that's what I'm looking at.
Same.
Yeah, this is why I googled. I was like, oh, Awakened Cactus, that'll work.
Yeah, done. Solved.
There you go. That's your new stat block for the time
Wait,
being.
he knows a language done by the person who made it. So I guess he knows one of the ones from the freaking hag's language.
For fun, you now speak Druidic.
And only Druidic.
Only Druidic.
They also have resistance to bludgeoning and piercing, actually, so you're resisted by punt at the roof.
Yeah, but I'm also vulnerable to fire.
Yep. Don't worry, I'll solve that problem in a moment then.
There's a couple of people that can do that.
Yep.
I wonder what would happen if I go back in again with a muddy pot.
You turn into something else.
Hey man, that's so cruel what they did to you.
Oh,
Now you've got somebody to
Randy
talk
can
to.
speak Druidic.
Yeah, Randy can
Yes.
actually talk
That's
to
what
you.
I'm saying. Now Randy's got somebody to talk to.
I would have also accepted Speak of Plant.
Yeah. So you heard me and can speak to me if you want.
If you want. You can also just fuck with them.
Yeah.
Hey, I can't speak with that. I can't speak with plants. I've only got to speak with animals. I went, does Alvin actually have that? No, she only has the other one.
I don't
well-
need.
We'll come back to you two in a second as Randy moves over and Randy, are you just looking down and talking at them, or are you going to try and pick them up?
I'm basically thinking someone's being cruel to a plant, and because he's a druid, plus he's kind of he's the herbalism guy now, so he's like major
Yeah, I
plant
get it.
dude. So he's gonna pick him up when he gets there.
Okay.
Well, at the start of your turn, Fuku can choose to inflict 1d10 piercing damage to Randy. I'll let you decide if you want to.
That's a yes.
But until then, we come back to Pickett, who is now hopping towards Gwent. Literally just like this little wooden post that is like bending itself to hop. You can see that on it. It is hopping faster towards you. It is going at an impressive speed.
Can it keep up with Gwen
Yeah,
though?
but not as impressive as Gwen.
Nope.
I don't think you understand how comedic it is to watch a hopping plank move at like 80 foot a pace.
I mean, I'm not saying it's not impressive.
It's got haste.
I'm just going to be booking it round until I can get over this direction when I'm going to be shouting at Randy.
This isn't exactly what I was looking for, but this is weirdly appropriate.
Only I think this time it's I hate this post.
Yeah, pretty. I was looking for a post like jumping around, see if I could find one, but that's too good to not send. Okay.
Love this post.
But while Gwent gets chased around by a very quick hopping plank of wood, we return to the interior of the Betty's house, where I feel like I should also draw the actual mat on the door, but I'll wait until you guys move away for that first.
It's a very
But
nice
there is
house.
this lovely open plan room. There's like 4 pillars in the center of it, with a second balcony in the back of the house, which draw just now. Oh, that's a terrible color. Let's do that orange color, just to kind of show where the second story is. And there's like a little wooden beams underneath it. And let's have the stairs be over here. There we go.
My
Oh,
brain,
look at my
my brain
my
is
lovely
telling me this house
photo.
is the freaking house from Friday the 13th. Like one of the original ones.
Well, joke's on you. I have not played any of the Friday games.
That was me in
Oh,
the
wait,
movie.
not Friday games.
Movie.
Friday movie. Let's
Specifically the
have a
second one,
look.
I think it is.
But Maggie goes over to the back little kitchen area underneath the second story by one of the closed windows, where there's a nice little dining table and stuff set up. Yes, come, I'll make you some lovely tea.
Thank you.
Does anyone have any preference for their tea? I have all kinds of variety.
I'm fine with anything, thank you.
Fine with anything. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Roll me a D100
Yay.
as I consult my fantasy tea/infusions chart.
58.
58.
Alvin is not going to turn on
You
anything
know what?
like that.
I lie. This chart only has 14 options. This is not a D100 chart. You lied to me.
D100 chart,
Right.
58. It only has 14.
It only has
Alright.
14. Roll a D14. So I
Three.
get for relying on the internet for random encounters.
Do that.
All right.
To be fair, that was quite random.
After a couple minutes, Betty returns with ooh, let me have a look. See what was the first thing you'll smell? You smell this bittersweet infusion as they bring it over and sell it down to you. It has this kind of light orangish glow to it.
Ooh.
Here you go. Take a sip of this one.
Okay. For reference, by the way, does Alvina know anything from literally growing up in Fantasia surrounded by Fae? If you should drink or eat anything, that's okay.
Give me a nature check.
Yeah. Can I have advantage because it's literally my childhood and the parents probably hammered it into a skull?
Yeah, I'll allow that.
Yeah. Crit.
You know that the actual like gesture of taking it from if this Betty was a hag in itself would be fine.
Mhm.
They don't have the same strange habits as some fey creatures do, like sprites or pixies, where there's meaning to the act. The biggest concern would be whether or not the hag wants you dead and they just poison you.
Yeah. Cool. Then Alvina will try it.
All right. As you kind of pick up the tea, you notice that there's a mix of orange peels and a crescent lotus petals inside it. And as you take a sip, it does have this this subtle, like almost bitter orange, like a blood orange taste to it. However, as you do that, you can kind of find yourself relaxing as you kind of imagine yourself in this beautiful like morning spring with a waterfall behind you, the smell of petals in the air. As you recognize this drink from your childhood, this is a traditional Fey drink, known as morning light.
Ooh, haven't had this in years. Thank you very much. This is delicious.
And it helps with morning grogginess and gives you a productive early start. It also helps you, it would give you advantage on sleep spells if you weren't already immune to sleep spells.
It's coffee. That's what you got. It's
It's
coffee.
nice. It's tea that works as coffee.
It's not coffee. It's got an orange
Yeah.
bitterness to it. It's a herbal tea.
It's orange lotus tea, honestly, which is kind of a thing. But it is delicious. Thank you. Alvina's really enjoying it. Taking her back.
Where's the rest of your friends, and why are they still standing by my door?
I don't know. You can come in, guys.
Sorry,
It's been
I
like
keep
5
thinking
minutes.
I keep thinking I'm wherever things are happening and forgetting I have to actually move my legs to get there.
Would the rest of you like anything?
You can see Alvina's actively enjoying the tea, and she doesn't seem particularly concerned
Oh,
about it. So it's probably
I will
okay.
consider it impolite for you not to have tea.
Oh, I was just debating between asking for something particular or seeing if you could surprise me with something.
Oh, you also want surprised, I see.
Well, just
Everyone
given how
wants
nice
surprise.
Alvina's looks.
Alright, let me go randomly pick one from the box then. I get these shipped in every month, you see, and
Ooh.
I don't really use enough of them per month. I was hoping you'd take some of the less desirable ones. Alright, roll me a D14.
Well, I specified 1d14.
We're 6.
Ooh. Okay.
You got one of the less desirable ones. She's happy.
Happy. As you smell it, it has actually quite a pungent aroma to it as it comes over, and the actual look to it is this kind of deep black and kind of brownish at the bottom, a little bit thicker form of tea. Would you like to drink it?
So would like to drink it? Rude not to.
All right. Give me a history check with advantage.
Ooh.
2, 3.
I'm very happy I rolled that nat 20 on the nature check. I'm not gonna lie for this
Okay,
one.
I'm
This is
glad I
very...
had advantage, and it also rolled twice for some reason.
3!
20, not natural.
Oh yeah, you rolled a 0 on the first one.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Don't know what happened there.
Interesting. Well, you recognize this drink as it is Kurt, with a hard C apparently.
I've heard of that actually.
You recognize it because it is a dwarven tea made from Kyre fungus, which only grows deep underground and physically resembles a black truffle.
Mm.
It has a bitter, spicy, and pungent aroma, and is a potent stimulant, with its precise effects varying depending on the method of preparation and precise provenance of the color.
Oh, this takes me
Let's
back.
see.
Oh.
As you find yourself instilled with an alertness and creativity with a slight sense of euphoria.
So this is good coffee.
This one's good coffee, apparently.
Mm.
This
Oh,
one
God,
is good coffee.
Oh, where did you get this tea from? I haven't had proper Kurt in a while.
Oh, I have it delivered from the Monstral Guild's online service.
Oh, is that... Pun, 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 come on. Monstretzi?
Oh, I was gonna go the Nile. If you get that one, I salute you.
Yep. Just a river in Egypt.
The other longest river in the world. It's the other biggest river in the world.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna have to hit them up at some point then, because... God, I've missed having good Kurt.
I like that somehow Point and Alvina both got essentially a freaking childhood drink for them.
Yep, I'm really starting to suspect this might be a hack now.
Yeah.
Normal tea.
It's a tea hag, yeah.
Luke can't taste anything.
They
Yeah,
look
but
at you.
It'd be rude not to accept
Okay. I think I have just the thing for you.
Okay, what's Lou's childhood tea?
I don't know. You can't have one now. Kool-Aid.
As they bring
Okay.
over. Okay. I'm just gonna see eventually get to the fucking smell section of it.
Warforged coffee.
Fucking chloroform.
Jesus. I was just gonna say Warforged coffee would be like engine oil and grit and stuff.
Who knows? There doesn't appear to be a smell. As they bring it over, it kind of brings with it this kind of deep, kind of almost like hot milk like smell to it.
Mm.
And as they put it down in front of you, it does have this kind of like foamy, milky texture to it, with only like a little dazzle of kind of colors here and there. There's almost a glossiness to the top of it that almost like somebody's put a little bit of like washing up oil in a milk drink.
What
So it's
happened?
not he-
It's what happens if you put Domestos into a Yakult.
so it's not hell grade tea.
Please give this a try.
Thanks very much.
All right, Lou Grim, do you try the drink?
Yes.
Okay.
Con save.
Hang on there.
Yeah.
I don't know whether this will work, but could I try and minor illusion drinking it, but not drinking it? You know, subtly
Yeah.
throwing
Give
it
me
away.
give me either a performance or deception check of your choice.
It's gonna have a very high DC. If you insult her, I think you might be on your own, Lou. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think we can help.
Yeah. Are you sure you want to insult them? Is that what happened
Yeah,
to
it's
Cactus?
Actually, they didn't see what happened. They just saw Albina pick up a cactus and kick it through the ceiling.
Oh, there it's coming.
Probably not high enough.
Would you like to do anything before I announce the results?
You rolled a
Regret.
4?
Yeah, he rolled a 4. For 14 total, but it's definitely not high enough.
I'm gonna bend luck.
All right.
Is Ben look a D4?
Yeah.
I still don't think it'll be high enough. Yeah, still not sure it's high enough.
But it's an 18, so
She had a DC of at least 22 on her spell check, is my thought.
Yeah. This would be her passive insight. Holy shit, she has so many high skills.
Yep.
Okay. As you kind of put the cup back down and play it off as yes, delicious tea, having attempted to deceive your way, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Yep, there we are.
Oh, God, I literally just closed down my token maker.
No, you're gonna need it again. We're gonna find a. Let's see what you get turned into a plant or something. One moment. Oh, I know what he's getting turned into if when he fails this. Go on, Lou.
come through.
It's not coming through yet.
Ornamental doorstop.
No, there's a devil's ivy. I literally just typed in devil plant.
I wonder if I can cause the first TPK from turning everyone into a plant.
I think Alvina's gonna go out of the way not to insult her, 'cause she's quite alright.
Yeah, the
You'll
point
figure
will
out
go out of
something
his way not to
accidentally.
insult as well. Not because he thinks she's a hag, just because that's how he is.
It's true. You might need to roll it manually there, Lou.
Yeah, I'm just doing that.
Saving throws appear to be completely balked. think.
I hope you know I have just actually decided that this will probably be the whole session.
Yep.
This is just a new arc now, is whether or not we can get the players to stop being plants.
I've just realised that Lou...
Speak for yourself, some of us already are plants.
No, you're not. You're a fungus, and you know it.
Yeah, you could be more plant.
There might be some lichen in there. That's
For
Actually, like an also a fungus.
for fun, let's see. Jones got mountain fire. It's made from scorched berries that grow in the base of some volcanoes.
Ooh.
Hilariously, they are poisonous, but once boiled and then dried, they can turn into a spicy drink that fills you with warmth and releases tension.
Nice. Also, he's partially a werewolf, so he's probably fine.
Drinking more than 1 cup might make you sweat profusely, though. And Karasag got a Stranger's Heart. Made
What did
from...
I do wrong there?
No idea.
You typed in roll r/1d4.
Yeah, it should be /r.
/roll
Okay.
1d20 plus whatever your wisdom save modifier is.
But Karasag got Stranger's Heart, which is made from leaves of the succubus kiss, a parasitic red vine with lip-shaped leaves that wraps around young trees. This bitter tea, it makes you feel in love for a few minutes, but with no one in particular. It can be addictive for some people.
so cards like part of Alvina's harem got the harem drink.
Yes.
But it's alright, because Karzog is not addicted to it.
Hell yes.
Yet.
Yet.
Okay. Where's the rest of the
10.
dice?
10.
You rolled a d4, Lou, not a d20.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Neil. Oh, I should...
He might have made...
Plus 6, so 25.
He actually might have made that.
25.
25 is pretty good.
Hot damn, you managed to deceive could be potential hag.
No, he managed to not get polymorphed by a potential hag.
Oh, yeah, this was the save, wasn't it?
He already failed the first half. He's gonna do it again.
Just the fact that so the point posted the Ivy image right as they saved.
It's fine, he's got plenty of options. Lou's still got plenty of time.
Oh my goodness. Hag, the potential hag, definitely not a hag. I can turn everyone to plants. We all know this is a hag.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta keep this deception.
It's 100% an arc hag or something.
Well then, how did we all find our drinks? Did we like it? Are we going to finish them?
Alvina's already finished it. He's
Yeah,
just
again,
genuinely
finished.
loved it. I haven't had that for years.
was nice,
Thank you
thank
very
you.
much.
Oh, you only seem to have just taken one sip there. What did you say your name was? Metallic tiefling thing?
I didn't, but you can call me Jeremiah.
Jeremiah?
Good name.
I mean,
Yes.
the way you phrase that sounds like that's not your name.
I'm
You could've
just saying that I
you
never
could've just
mentioned
said-
my name before.
I see. It's still a very suspicious way to have said it. You could have just said, "My name is Jeremiah."
I am Jeremiah.
Okay. Are you going to finish your tea? You've still got some in there, I believe.
Yes, I will, thank you.
Okay. She just watches you,
Yeah.
like stares at you
But I
deadpan.
didn't finish it.
Decks it.
Are you gonna actually drink it, or are you gonna try and do another
Yes,
deception?
yes.
Lou's learned his lesson. He felt a spell on him.
All right. As you drink this, your mechanical mouth that apparently we put taste buds into, because why not? This was created by one of the best artificers, or at least
Yes,
best
me.
construct specialists. As you do so, make me a charisma saving throw.
Oh, actually use a charm or something. You come back to life in your tiefling body.
Which isn't here.
It's nowhere, really.
That's what I mean. He gets a new. He just respawns out of it. He gets pulled out of the
I'll have you know it is somewhere. It's in a demi-plane elsewhere. It's not like there is soul inside that pyramid prison.
We just don't know where the demiplane is. other than in the box.
Charisma saving
This
throw.
should be your thing, Lou.
You think so, eh? Plus 13 added on.
20.
20.
Do you have expertise in charisma saves?
I have 20 charisma. You know,
Plus-
standard.
That should be 10. Do you have a plus 3 to it on top?
I have plus 1 added on.
Okay, it's 11. Actually, I don't know where the other two's coming from.
What was it? But you were saying 13?
You have items, cloak of protection.
Yeah, it's probably just buffs himself.
Yeah.
Either way, it unfortunately fails. As you find yourself, your soul detached from your body,
Again.
as you begin floating above your body as a ghostly specter.
It's fucking astral projection.
As this is the Ghost Flower Tea,
Oh.
and it is used by mediums and those who wish to commune with the dead.
Does he go limp?
That's a good question. I'm just assuming no. I'm assuming like just powers down. Just like you just see like loose mechanical body like close its eyes and just deactivate.
Well.
The funny thing is, if I was inside, I could see him too.
Congratulations, Lute. You are now in the ethereal realm. Everything has a ghostly taint blue to it, and you can see and talk to any ghosts that happen to be nearby.
I'll go and talk to the doormat.
I mean, I'll have a look to see if I can see anybody there.
And the doormat's not a ghost. I'll
It's a
have you know it's a sentient doormat.
It's an awakened doormat.
Yeah, it's an awakened doormat. Just like
There-
Fuku.
Therein lies the question: is there any ghosts kicking around that I would have
That's
seen?
what I'm saying.
as well?
I'll have a look to see if I can see anybody.
Nope.
Very much done.
Please, the hag doesn't murder anyone in order for there to be ghosts. They all get transformed into sentient objects.
Yeah, they're not. None of them actually die. They just get turned into.
None of them are dead.
They just wish they were.
Yeah.
Yeah, this place doesn't have any ghosts.
It's just becoming beast castle here. Everything's turned into objects.
It's fine. I know I can.
Isn't that one blue?
I know I can
Yay.
chuck you when I get out of the building. So.
Well, there you go, Lou. If you can now use the blue hinted version of yourself, that is now your spectral form. You are free to roam the land as a specter.
Well, when we leave, I'll carry his body with us. It'll be fine.
But yes, with that, we return back to Gwent having reached over to the other side of the map, the post still quickly chasing up behind you. As well as Randy, who can see behind them, and see Gwent chasing towards you with a post jumping behind them.
Shoot.
It's a
Fuck you,
I'm
are you
following
going
me.
to inflict damage to Randy?
Yeah, can you do it like sort of subtly to make it look like he's not actually
You're,
doing it on purpose?
you're a cactus. You're just sharp.
Mm.
Yeah, exactly, you know? I'm just gonna say you can naturally do that. You succeed on that. As Randy, as you pick it up, for a second you were sure that you were positioning your hands properly to not catch any of the spikes, but there must have been an unseen one. As Fuku, go ahead and roll me 1d10. Let's see how much damage
1d10.
you do to poor Randy over here.
It's piercing damage. You can't resist. Oh, it's Lou. I thought that was Randy trying to protect your energy, a spike.
No.
I didn't mean to click on that.
Yeah. Hey!
Eight.
Yeah.
All right, Randy, you take 8 piercing damage. Because apparently, if the hag doesn't turn you on to plants, Fuku might just stab you to death.
That was a possibility anyway.
Mm.
Exactly.
Ow!
Yeah.
God damn it.
From the beginning.
Curses and you, You hurt him and he curses in Druidic.
This is the fun time where we're really happy that the objects get fused into the form and don't have their effects. Otherwise, you'd be taking like massive necrotic damage from the amulet of evil that is turned into like one of his spikes.
He curses in Druidic because he's pissed off at. He finds it strange that he grabbed this plant the wrong way.
When I make it up to you, I'm saying, Randy, there's a post chasing me. Stop playing with your
I
plant.
see.
I'm going to pick up the cactus. I'm going to throw it at the post.
In
Whoa,
Druidic,
dude.
Randy hears the cactus in Druidic is, no, don't touch me there. This is my no square.
Randy, give me a sleight of hand check as you attempt to pick up the cactus without getting stabbed.
Sleight of hand.
Gwen, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah,
me.
Gwen, give me a sleight of hand check. So.
Oh,
It's
19.
got a pot.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it does have a pot, but fuck you
pot.
can lean backwards.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter about
Fuck
the
you.
pot.
As you no doubt attempt to stab Gwent, Gwent's like sudden speed at picking you up before you can even register. You find yourself already hurtling through the air by the time you go to attack Gwent. As you knock into the wood, I'm just gonna say you both get knocked over.
Stick.
You fall to the ground, and
Stick.
the plant of wood ends up twisting in the air and falling down. But as it does so, you notice that on the other side of the plank, seemingly kind of like almost worn out from like a nail and then some like water eroding it away, almost like it's been kind of clawed into its body, is just the message, "Please paint me," as it falls onto the ground.
Fair. Well,
Paint me.
we're very lucky that fuck you is a cactus right now.
I'm going to pick it up with Mage Hand.
The cactus or the post?
Just a little plank, like the post. It's like, it keeps following me. I don't. What were you doing with the cactus?
The cactus just spoke druid to me.
Flew out. It fell out of the
Did you
sky.
disturb this garden? Is my question to you. Did you do something weird?
You did
No,
see the...
someone punnied it out of the
You don't know. You
chimney.
You don't know someone put it out the chimney. You just don't. Okay, it went out the chimney and then fell out the sky.
Yeah. Like inside, like who knows? Like cactus don't go out of chimneys. It's not where they go.
I think you saw it.
Oh, that
Gwen.
one
Aren't you
did.
a
That one-
druid?
I think you saw it, Gwen, as well. Actually.
Yeah. I was looking at the carrots with covetous looks.
See, called it.
I thought Jones would have chased the plank.
He's indoors.
Yeah, he doesn't know there's a plank there yet.
I thought he was outdoors.
No, he's next
I
to
thought he
it.
stayed out.
It says, please paint me on it. It feels like more of a trap. So we're just going to keep it suspended, 30 foot in the air.
Oh, she said not to paint it.
Who did?
You really gonna listen to an old lady who could be a hack?
The old lady shouted to you, "Don't paint the post," basically.
Old lady inside.
Said don't paint pickets. You don't know this is pickets.
It's a sentient picket fence.
Also,
Got
why
any-
are we doing manual labor for an old lady?
Got
Yeah,
any
let's
paint?
go to shit.
Because she's an old lady.
Being good citizens. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying, because she's an old lady.
You can feel through the building my stare of being good citizens, like, you lot. Are good citizens.
Hey, I'm the only person that hasn't insulted this old lady so far.
But insulted her,
You kind of did.
I think.
You kind of did. He wasn't as bad as everyone else's, but you kind of did.
Shall we just get out of here, maybe? Because, pointing up at the flank. Things are happening.
Maybe if the ship's got some paint, we can paint this board with.
Why?
Sure.
It says
What?
don't.
Well, fuck, you would encourage me to put something
The
there.
fuck
I
is
know.
not here.
Well, there's a slight technicality there.
Yeah, they don't know. Neither of them know.
It's the evil mischief one that's talking now, the druid.
Also,
It's
I'm pretty
agreeing
sure
with
he's
fuck you.
evil.
Pretty sure he's evil.
And what's wrong with evil? You're talking the evil partition of the.
This is why there's only one good Randy, and it's not you.
It's the captain. We love the captain.
Making faces
Let's-
at you.
Let's get the others, find out
Hmm.
if they've killed the old lady, and let's go.
Find out if they've killed the old lady.
I mean,
Hey,
I've seen enough old lady corpses. I don't need to see another one. So you look first.
I don't think we've ever
And-
successfully killed an old lady.
And Druidic toward the plant and says, "Hey, you coming with, plant?"
You're right, we haven't.
We've attacked them.
Yeah. We haven't actually killed anyone.
I'm asking Randy, and Druidic is asking, "Fuck you."
Actually,
if
no,
you
I
want
think we did
to
kill
come
one.
with.
I think we did get one of the Nagpas, didn't we? We got one of them.
Remember?
I can't remember. I think we got
any
one.
of them die.
I think one of them died. I'm not 100%. They've been resurrected.
No,
I remember.
I don't think we killed any of them. But we might knock one out.
Possibly.
Or are you responding? Fuck you.
The cactus just starts walking off.
Act is just ignoring you, apparently.
Sorry, I've got push to talk on.
You don't know your little bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck yous. Is the plank still on the ground or has it gotten up?
It's
No,
flying.
The plank is being held in the air by Mage Hand.
Oh, the plank's full.
Only.
I thought I was being held. Up.
No, you're just a cactus. Who cares? You weren't chasing me.
Fair enough.
He's asked you
Um,
and Druidic
The
if
plank
you
is
want to come
you
with.
over here.
Because he
I
doesn't
think
know it's
Fucky's
you.
gonna start. Yeah, I think Fucky's just gonna start chasing Grant.
It's just a lot slower. Dad.
I know somebody's who's going to get hit by a plank very soon. Then
Fucky's basically become the immortal snail.
You just watch as this plank like ninja jumps its way back up onto its base and then starts hopping off.
Isn't the plank being held 30 feet off the ground by Mage?
Sorry.
Yeah.
You watch as this potted
Oh,
plant
the cactus!
is what I meant to say.
Alright.
So many goddamn peas in this game, apparently. Just starts hopping towards Randy. Randy, you kind of glance back and notice the potted plant is now jumping towards you.
Oh,
Don't
no,
have-
every time Gwen turns round, Fucky stops.
You're weeping
Okay,
angeling it!
I'm gonna need the two of you. Gwent, make me a perception check, and Fukyu, make me a stealth check.
You
That's
don't
it,
have stealth in that mode, you have a -2
Yep,
dex.
it's -2. Oof. So I'm gonna roll a dice and see what, and it'd be -2 from that.
Actually, no, Triple, I think you get your skill, I think. But you're still a -2.
No, it's just whatever
Yeah.
it is as a plant.
16.
So 16.
All right. You attempt to, but before you even notice, like as you are mid-jump, before you're able to just stop, Gwen is already staring at you. You're not even sure when they turned.
Randy doesn't even need to turn.
And you are just falling towards the ground, trying to be as stationary as possible. As you do so, unfortunately, you're pretty sure Gwent has spotted you.
I do not know if you speak common, but I will beat you to death with this thing. And I just wave the plank at them.
The horse-shaped thing seems to be making incoherent words at you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's your intelligence?
So, Randy, you are standing by the old lady's gingerbread door.
God damn it!
With a floating plank and while threatening a potted plant. What would you like to do next?
Fuck you in cactus form is still more intelligent than Alvina. I just want to point that out.
He says in Draconic to the plan, if you don't want to get beaten up, do what the horseman says.
You can't understand Gwen at the moment, so he doesn't know what he said.
I'm saying it in a Druidic.
I know
so-
he said you just told him do what he says. He didn't know what he said.
He's more than welcome to ask me what he said if he doesn't understand.
This is just Fools and Horses now. That's what today's session. So I should just
Yeah.
rename it.
Only planks and horses.
Only planks and
Planks.
Oh, well, canonically, Gwen does look like Nicholas Lyndhurst. So yeah.
He does actually.
But yes, Gwen, what are you doing? Are you entering the house, or are you waiting outside? You knocking on the door?
Waiting for Randy to knock on the door and look in.
Okay,
so you want Randy
okay.
to do it?
Oh, yeah,
Right, Randy,
Randy's gonna open the door and see Ghost Lou floating through the air.
Knocks on the door.
You
No.
knock on the door, and the door just opens with the force of your knock. It doesn't seem to have been closed properly. It just kind of swings inwards. You see into this abode with a spectral Lou just back in their original body, just floating through the sitting room area. What
I
would
think
you like
Lou
to do?
died. Just says back to Gwen, I think Lou died.
Again? Ish.
Well, his ghost's hanging out over there.
Fucking timing of all this.
That's a surprisingly calm reaction from Gwen. I'm not gonna lie.
That seems on par for guys.
That's what I was thinking. He's
Has he
expecting to
been
freak out more.
Dead for a while? Can we save him, or is it, loot the body kind of
It's
dead?
been like 5
Been outside for
minutes.
5 minutes.
Yeah, so he's gone past like Revivify time.
How'd you die, Lou? And how long you been dead?
I don't know if I am dead, but I was
You can all
possibly
see,
poisoned.
you can all hear this, by the way, as you glance over, because it's an open floor plan. To just Randy at the threshold of the door with the door open, shouting at a spot in the
Randy's fucked.
just in the middle of the house.
You
We're
also
trying to have
all
a
get-
civilized conversation here,
You-
Randy.
you-
Go back outside to the plants.
Hey, which one of you's killed Lou?
He's fine. He's unconscious.
He's fine. He's just
No, his ghost's
Okay.
right there.
No, he's fine.
Also, not for nothing, we've started to be chased by plants and also.
Oh, he's one a
we call the
cactus.
plank by,
He's,
by planks.
he's one a cactus.
Yeah.
Set it on
Yes.
fire.
Hey, man.
No, it's somebody's
You're cruel
garden.
to plants. How dare you?
What do you have against this woman's cactus?
Oh, it's fuck you. Got transformed into it.
Oh, okay. Set it on fire.
Yes.
In that case, it's different.
I turn round to the cactus and ask in Druidic, are you actually fuck you?
The cactus shakes its head.
Hey,
Or the-
that's not
the-
fuck you. Cactus disagrees with you.
Of course he does. It's fuck you. Do you expect
In
him to
any
tell the
case,
truth? That's more
Say your
confirmation.
goodbyes politely. Let's go.
Boys, I haven't done business yet.
Well, we
Yes, I'm very
Business,
interested
we've been
in
attacked
these
by a
mustard
garden.
seeds.
I've got some here. Alfie will just put them on the table. She has just got a
Interesting,
handful.
interesting. Okay. Alright, and how much are these mustard seeds? Also, either come in or close the door!
Let's
I'll
get a
close
nasty
the door.
draft.
shut the door and we going.
Just a question: are hags fey?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are they pure fey?
Yes, but they're weird ones, I believe.
Well, maybe it kind of depends what stat block. The stat block has humanoid as it.
Oh,
So
because
apparently, this is just
if
a
it's-
humanoid.
Oh, interesting. Oh no, actually yes,
Yeah,
because some hags change. Because I think the Anis hag's a monstrosity as well. Yeah, hags are
Yeah,
weird.
they're different types.
Yeah, I forgot about that. This
Apparently
isn't
it's just-
Pathfinder where they're all fey.
Well, apparently this particular one, which I guess is why it's so powerful, because it doesn't need to consume souls, it just needs to level up.
And learn.
This one is a humanoid,
Ah,
because that's the stat block I'm using.
yeah. I think she might be a night hag. Because they're quite strong. So.
Does that answer your question, Gwent?
Yeah. So like, let's go. But you're right. We should close the door.
Gwent, did you wash your feet as you came into the house?
I imagine I just walked in because I'm still carrying the plank.
Unfortunate.
Okay. Gwent, as you tracked her into the house, go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, why are you being weird?
Oh, all saving throws seem to be balked on Beyond tonight. So
Yeah, I might have to abandon
Yeah.
D&D Beyond for saves right now.
Okay.
Jerk.
so I'm happy I've saved everything.
So plus 11, so 21.
Yeah.
That's a fail, isn't it?
Ooh, what's this one?
I think that's what fuck you made. I think it failed.
Ah, very nice, very nice.
Oh,
think I
oh,
got
I know
more
exactly. I just
into-
realised I was about to look up what Gwent is, but I know exactly what he is. He's a horse chestnut.
Did you turn in a tree?
He turned small conker tree. Small conker tree.
I've already made a token for Centauria Montana.
Oh no. Oh yeah, that
Also
also
works.
works. Yeah, it also works.
You all watch as where once Gwent was, there is just a like those little window plant boxes.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
There is now just a window plant box version of Centaurus, whatever the hell Al just said.
Centauria Montana.
Centauria Montana.
Yeah, there's just a little window box plant of that now just sitting on the floor.
Okay.
We don't know he's there, to be fair. Point.
And with that, that's where we're gonna take our second break.
Yeah, we don't know he's there, by the way, point.
Mm,
Because we're in the other room.
okay. Yeah.
No, it's an open floor plan. You can see directly to them.
Oh yeah, I thought it was the
Okay.
kitchenette was like a little off. I thought it was just open door.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The bottom ground doesn't have any walls. There's just like a balcony above you, halfway up.
Gotcha.
So this little line here just indicates there's a balcony above you.
Fair enough.
There's
Silly
like a
question.
small square pillar in the room, but like that's only really a problem for Jones.
Yeah.
Yes.
Silly question for you, because I was technically carrying the plank with the mage hand.
It lands
Is
there.
the plank my plant pot?
No, it
Do
didn't
you
get
want it to be your plant pot?
I'm just asking the question.
Or are you just holding it as a main hand?
Yeah, sure. You can have it as your plant box.
Hmm.
There's now just on the side of Gwent's plant is just scribbled in, "Please paint me."
I mean, if nothing
One
else,
moment,
it's polite.
please.
Yes, with that, we're gonna take a quick little break there, and then we'll come back.
Yeah, I'll be right back as well.
Gwen is going to get set on fire and thrown out the door.
I think it's time to
Roast
politely
the
make our.
chestnut.
We're
excuses and
actually
leave.
making the deal. We're nearly there. We're like halfway through it.
Sure.
The mustard seeds are already on the table. I've already used this charge my item. Yeah, I'm back in a sec myself as well.
They're still gonna have to apologize for everything.
That checks out for the point.
Oh.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
It was like the Alvina and the Point are the only ones who are likely not to get turned into anything so far. Somehow.
Yeah, so far.
I can't think of anything that Alvina would outright do, which would be an
And
insult.
if I do it, it'll be by accident.
Yeah. If it is, I think Alvina needs to nat 20, whatever the save is, though.
Mm.
And that's assuming it's a DC 22. I'll need something in the future, by the way, just to put on the docket of items to create, that lets Alvina specifically hover. It doesn't need to be flying, it needs to be just not falling.
Okay.
Then that's the thing that some of the artificers can make that doesn't require attunement.
Let's have a look.
Or, you know,
Well,
just
the attunement bit might
learn
be difficult.
Featherfall.
That's specifically why. Yeah, it's not falling, is the thing.
So I'm looking at the winged boots thing.
Yeah.
No, winged boots is attunement.
That's right, but Wing Boots actually gives flying. And Featherfall. This would be literally just don't fall. At all.
Hang on, how much?
What
would
about
be-
an item that did the floating disc, that kind of thing? Do you have to be high off the ground?
Well, it's the thing, it has to
Would
be...
that not be like the levitate spell then?
Well, it has
Akin
ki-
to that.
Kinda, basically. It basically have to be something that just because it doesn't have to give a fly speed because Alvina's going to be able to get a fly speed, but it isn't a hovering fly speed. So it'll be fly, fall. So if we can get something that lets her just stand there,
Depending on how Chris would allow it, I think some boots of a movable rod would work.
yeah, that'd be a fun one. Like a
Or
tweaked,
You'd be able to
version.
essentially wind step.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking immovable toe ring for Alvina who doesn't wear shoes.
Immovable anklets because she wears the
Yeah.
like the greaves of just plant matter, which aren't actually armor in any way, but
Immovable septum piercing.
no.
Just hang by your nose at all times.
Nah. But obviously the immovable leggeds, I guess, would be good ones. Ones that allow her to move just hold her up into the sky. Or literally something that would literally just give her the floating disc directly underneath her at all times. Essentially. Good bit of why it wouldn't be for a few things, it's so it has to follow her. Essentially. So she can keep standing on it. Because the barbarian rage ability I'm going to be taking at 14, I think it is. One of the next ones is 60-foot fly speed while raging, but I can't hover. So I will fall at the end of the movement. So, yeah. As she will literally have spectral fiery dragon wings that she can just launch herself with, essentially. That reminds me, we know the subclasses for Warlock and Sorcerer that are coming in the next edition of 5e. 5.5e.
Nice.
Sorcerer is getting the two obvious ones of Wild Magic and Draconic. Draconic gets a permanent dragon companion eventually.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah. Gets essentially the summon dragon spell that Zormir, that what's his name, can cast. Randy can cast.
Andy.
But it doesn't require concentration and has unlimited duration. And the other two that are being added are Clockwork and Aberrant Soul. Basically.
Clockwork is fun, and I think I've done Aberrant Warlock before. No, Aberrant Source before.
Yeah.
Actually, I think the proto point was Aberrant Sorcerer.
Oh, also, do you know the for Warlock fun part? You know the Hexblade charisma is strength for Blade? All the packs are basically being put into Eldritch Invocations that you can get, and Blades is probably getting built in, just that, for every single one. Blade in general is just going to have charisma, because they're going to be invocation feat chains, basically. they've said. And the other one for Warlock is Divine Warlock, I believe, is the fourth one. And the other three are the standards. They're the
Divine
returned.
Warlock.
Alright.
Nice.
Alrighty then. Are we ready to resume the tale of the potted plant?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alvina is going to go to the lady one moment, walk over, pick Gwen up in one hand, open the door quickly, ignite her hand, and throw him out.
Wee.
So I will do a what's it called? That on Gwent in plant form. That's pretty low damage.
Righty.
Yeah.
Alright, you is there an awakened Centura Montana?
It'd be awakened flower, probably, or awakened shrub.
Awakened bowl of petunias.
Awakened Centura Jewel. Do. Alas, do not think there's anything that useful.
Oh, I found awakened shrub.
Well, yes, that's the classic one.
Yeah, awakened shrub probably the one, right? Is awakened.
I would be very surprised if there is not a awakened bowl of petunias.
Awakened.
I found a pot of awakening. That makes sense.
Mm.
Good.
I found an awakened plant homebrew race.
Yeah, I've also found the purple race.
Yeah. Well, you're also just going to use the stat blocks of awakened cactus.
Oh, I've actually found awakened flower.
Yeah, that's got like 1 hit point.
It does have 1 hit point. You're right.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
Gwent is dead to massive damage.
These are sturdy plants, I'll have you know.
He takes. If
Alright.
he's using the cactus, it's 22 damage, I guess.
22 damage. You are also not bloodied as you get thrown out the door and singed a little bit.
Yeah. And I close the door again.
Randy,
I
you
hate
just get
this.
the door closed in front of you while a potted plant gets thrown out.
In a ball of fire.
Screaming.
In whatever language you speak.
Druidic.
Druidic, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Congratulations. You can now understand both Randy and Fukyu and vice versa.
Alright, guys, step lively. Druidic.
Okay. And Alvina goes back to discussing plants with the lady. With Betty.
So I keep making polite conversation.
So yes, what would you like for the mustard seeds? I'm unfamiliar of how rare they are, but I trust you to give me a fair and equitable deal.
I'd say, honestly, Alvina just wants like a small amount of like each kind of vegetable. Not necessarily the turnip, because there's one. So she just want to like do things for that, but like a small amount for each, like the potatoes, the tomatoes, the carrots, and the spring onions.
That's like a small basket of
Just
vegetables, if possible.
Yeah.
I see. Well, yes, if you give me some time to collect everything, I think I can do that. Are you wanting some of the potatoes and as well?
Oh yes, please.
Sorry, regional accents. Is a potato how you refer to a potato, or is it a different thing?
What is a potato?
Okay, probably the same thing then. Nice.
Oh, okay. And did you want some of the tomatoes as well?
Yes, please.
You did tell Gwent to beware them earlier. Could I just check why?
Because they're coming to eat
no
him.
reason.
She
Sure,
told
sure.
Randy.
Let's have some tomatoes. Some tomatoes.
Yes, some tomatoes. Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Potato,
Obviously, I can't.
tomato,
I
tomato.
can't depart with my single golden turnip. Unfortunately, it's a very rare creation.
Ah, that's perfectly fine.
But I can give you. Would you want any various potted plants?
Oh, do you have any snapdragons?
Do you mind if we take that cactus and Centauria Montana?
Oh, I assumed they were yours already.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
ours, Point.
I just want to make sure you hadn't made claim to them.
No, that's fine. You can take them with you. I have enough project plans as it is. They just kind of show up here over the years.
Weird.
Yes.
Bess, do you have any snapdragons? I love snapdragons.
Potted plants? Yes.
Ooh. If you wouldn't mind, I'd love to have a snapdragon.
I think there's 3 of them currently.
Hey.
Oh, that.
That's 100% what Alvina would turn into, by the way, it would be a snapdragon. It works on many levels.
But yes, it'll take me about an hour to gather everything, so please have a rest while you're here. Let me know if you'd like me to make you any more tea. And yes, don't touch anything or break anything, please.
Okay.
Don't move anything. I got the house just how I like it.
Oh, perfectly fine.
Yes,
then.
Mom.
Okay. I'm gonna go upstairs and get some of my depotting tools. Yes, do just give me a shout if you'll need anything.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Will do.
I will have a brief glance around the garden, if you don't mind.
Chris,
Yes.
Yes.
I'd like to spend my destiny and enhance my druid craft to make those two actually look like they're actual normal characters.
Oh,
As the plan.
Alvina's literally opens the door, picks up Gwent, and just punches into it with the fire until it dies.
Why are you punching my plant?
No, it's our plant. She knows they're our plants.
Yeah. Oh, I would have thought that would have looked really nice in my room. Oh.
First punch. And that still doesn't break it. Second punch. That I'm pretty sure does break it.
What are these? Yeah, I see these guys approaching us.
Oh yeah, I'm not too
Yeah.
concerned about the tomatoes at the moment.
The
say-
tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
I send
Let's
druidic.
see,
What
that
are you
does
wanting?
not break it as roll initiative.
Oh, do they have vulnerability to fire?
Yeah, so I've not been doubling, that's fair.
Yeah, that's right. It's like the first
Okay,
one definitely
yeah.
didn't because it was 20. Then it's like 40 odd, and then it's like 70 damage. I think overkills Gwent. But Gwent's actually going to take a bit. But I can't get to punch fuck you yet because roll initiative happened
It's
before that.
insignificant enough for me to remember what the hell I just did there, because I just put it easier.
Yeah.
I mean, they had 5 left afterwards, so there you go, Gwent. You take 7 damage, fire damage to your person.
There you go, Gwent.
As Gwent reverts back to their centaur-like form. And as you do so, you notice what can only be described as 4 or 3 giant tomato slugs.
Ah, okay.
Oh, they're slugs, not actual tomatoes. Because if they were plants, I was going to ask them in Druidic what they want.
No, they are plants. They
I
just
asked
shape
them
like slugs.
I asked them
Oh,
what
I
they
actually thought
want.
it would be giant slugs. Okay.
Yeah, but they're tomatoes.
They are actually.
They're
plants.
giant slug tomatoes
Okay.
in the
Really?
shape of toes.
Brilliant.
Of course they are.
I thought that was.
You
They are.
understand?
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes. They respond back to you in Druidic. Blood.
Okay.
That's a good sign.
Blood.
I don't think that's one that my alchemy jug can do.
Apparently, they hilariously also speak Aquan. Blood.
I think these ones are a bit hostile.
Oh, pour some salt on them. It'll be fine.
They asked for blood.
I know. So pour some salt on them. It'll be fine. Feel like slugs to me.
But yes, anybody who wants to come join the fight against the tomatoes,
Yep.
roll initiative.
Alvina's currently got her back to the slugs because she
I
is.
see people have rolled initiative, they just not actually joined
Yeah.
the initiative thing.
And I had my tokens
It's 'cause
selected
you-
as
'cause-
well.
Same.
Let's
Can
have an
we
assumption
join
that beyond 20 is still broken,
Hey,
guys.
you guys still using Beyond
Mhm.
Beyond 20? Some use Beyond 20.
Yeah.
It's because they don't have the character sheets in Roll20 like I do.
Oh my goodness. Oh, the rest of you
Just
Can't
read
believe
off
it.
that one.
All right, Randy, what's your initiative?
9.
Going.
You also have to.
Yep.
All right. We gotta add a.
Your dex is lower than mine though, right? Because I'm 17. I think you've got 16.
0.
Oh, you've
Zero.
got. Yeah,
Goblin.
then me then.
Goblin Cactus, what's your initiative?
1.
What?
That's minus.
You nearly got a negative.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'll get you out of that cactus form quickly. Hopefully. Which, interesting enough, yeah, the spikes only matter on grapple, not on physical hit, which is interesting.
Spectral Lou, what's your initiative?
I've not rolled. I wasn't sure if.
He's a ghost.
Yeah, you're a ghost. You can do stuff, maybe. Who knows? I don't know if you try hard enough. The point, what's your initiative?
Allie.
Oh,
We'll never know.
6.
We
We'll never
rolled
know because
really well.
port. Oh, yes, all did really this far then. Port. 10.
I think Gwent at least have appreciated the
Yeah,
giant
plus.
slugs coming towards them. That
18.
it'll be not in the form
What's
of
your
a plant.
plus? What's your
0.
Oh, me,
Alright,
I've got
so 18.
Yeah, come on. If Lou says their roll is 18, it's up to Lou to remember if they have modifiers. I'm going to trust Lou that's 18.
I got a +0.
Yep. Who is not dexterous, but they're not dexterous.
And if
You're also-
Neil ever does forget modifiers, well, that's just part of the game. Don't worry
Also,
about it.
you're
Yeah, that's
also
on
the
me.
fastest.
Yeah, they'll train Neil to pay attention to the modifiers.
Oh, you just deleted the initiative.
Yep.
There we go.
Bring that back. Oh,
And-
righty then. Let's deal with the Tamatos. Don't worry, they're just some little guys. They probably
Can you
won't
put them
survive
in
long.
initiative?
It's squishy.
That's quickly. Spectral Lou, obviously map is 5'2" to scale. It is your turn, Spectral Lou. What would you like to do? You are incorporeal and can move through objects.
What I was actually thinking of doing was, I have plane shift.
Okay.
That's not going to help you here.
I don't think plane shifts gets you out the ethereal plane. I'm not 100% on that one though.
Who knows? Would you like to use it and try it out?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. It's quite not on the initial order. Do.
You're not plane shift
Oh,
Magic the
wait.
Gathering.
You rolled a 5. Wow, nobody rolled. Oh well. Yeah. All right. You cast plane shift, and you shift back to the material plane. You are now a corporeal ghost.
So you have two bodies again.
Do that as you will. You can no longer walk through walls. You can't float though. You are still a ghost.
Weird.
It's like you're just a solid ghost.
You're an astral projection that's not projecting astrally anymore. So you're just a projection.
Sorry, astral protection me. I can't even say it.
But that, I believe, was
Astral
your
projection.
action to cast the spell. Feel free to move your token. You should also.
Yeah, I'm just seeing where I can move to.
Other than Fukyu, probably give Fukyu control of their plant. Here you go. And also the plank is now back.
Because Alvina's going before fuck you, so it'll hopefully matter if I miss.
That's. Nope, not that.
Or guessing the tomatoes are on the 17. Yeah.
Yep.
This is turn.
There you go, and pick it back.
And Pickett's back in initiative.
All right. But yes, Lou, move your spectral blue form wherever you want it to be. With your, assume that you just have a floating speed equivalent to your walking speed. Let's go ahead and have the tomatoes do their turn, and they are going to do an acidic pip spit.
Acidic pip. That's hard to say. Acidic pip spit.
An
That's hard to
acidic pip spit. And let's do that at let's see, who's the closest here?
Gwent.
Gwent.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and attack Gwent. They can do 2 of these. All right, as a 16 to hit Gwent,
Nope.
and a 12 to hit Gwent. But you know, this is a firing squad, so they're just gonna go ahead and let's see, a 19 to hit Gwent.
Nope.
Nope. Let's do 2 more to try and hit Gwent. A nat 20 to hit Gwent.
That'll do it.
Yeah, that will do it, won't it?
Bugger.
Oh,
Yes.
Sophie Bobs.
Hey.
All right. A 15 to hit Gwent.
No.
Nope.
Has a-
It is now your support round, but they're just going to activate this turn and start to run out with the rest of the party. Alvina, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay, Alvina's gonna try and get fuck you out of the out of cactus mode.
All right.
So
Beat the shit out of the
punch.
cactus.
I think a 15 hits.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, for 26 fire damage because of your weakness to it.
What
Take
did I
it.
take before?
You took about 20 something.
Don't worry, I'm tracking your thing.
Okay.
You're down to 8 hit points.
8. Okay, that means one more.
You need to get at least 4 damage or higher.
I need to hit, basically. Yep.
Which 13, you can still miss.
So, yeah, a lot of fire damage actually. That one.
Holy fuck. Yeah. Well, this actually matters. 1 second. 38.
Yeah.
Gwent, you are no longer in cactus form, but you have taken 30 fire damage.
35. Okay.
I want to become
Not you,
resistant
not you,
once he
Gwent, don't
comes.
worry.
I'll just go ahead and switch you out for your regular token.
There you go, buddy.
And then
Sorry about that one. I got you a bit nastily there.
That's fine.
Does he become resistant to fire once he reverts?
I ignore resistance to fire anyway.
Oh yeah, I forgot about you.
But it's the weakness and resistance applies when the damage has happened at the first place.
Hmm.
So then he was weak to it, which is why it doubled. If it would have been not.
Yep. All right.
Yes.
Alvina, anything else for your turn?
I could bonus action punch I walk over and punch a tomato, but I'm all right at the moment. I'm
The
gonna
Tomatoes
sit
should
here.
also move with their turn. They can move 10 foot. Does that them like actually move up to Gwent? 'Cause they do a little bit more damage melee.
Okay.
Tomatoes can latch onto you like leeches.
Oh my god.
I know.
Hate
I'm
that.
so inventive.
That Alvina is
Most horrifying things possible.
Jesus. Now Alvina is okay for this turn.
All right, Randy, it is your turn, and the plants be attacking.
Don't use AoEs, guys, because we don't want to hurt the garden.
You're not gonna like that. What Randy's gonna do then?
Don't.
I will remove your head and throw it off the side. I'm giving you this warning now.
What you gonna do? What you
What?
gonna do?
I was gonna move in reverse gravity on these guys.
Oh, that's fine. I was mean, don't like lightning bolt or fireball or anything.
No, I'm just trying
That's
to move
fine.
to a bit where I can't. I'm not gonna. I position the spell in a way that I don't catch any of our allies, and it's a 50-foot square, and it's gonna catch the 3 tomato.
Hopefully it doesn't
Guys.
catch the carrots or anything, though.
I mean, it's a 50-foot square. I don't think there's a way to position that where it doesn't.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause even at
Unless-
the edge of just them, like 50 foot
Big.
is gonna still hit the carrots. You still wanna go ahead with it?
If you do that, we might all get true polymorphed. And give me this as a heads up. We might actually
Oh my
TPK.
god, that's so big.
Yeah, if you do that, we might actually TPK.
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
be
You know what
honest.
I mean? Like, I don't think there's a way you can possibly maneuver that.
Easy,
Yeah.
we're gonna
Doesn't
kill us
count.
all.
I am decidedly staying inside, not taking part in this fight until at least my turn.
Yeah, Alvina just went and solved our problem.
I have a plan.
Can I use my destiny to focus the spell down onto them?
No, but if you have an orange Arcanite Arcane Focus, you could do that.
I was wondering,
think
I
so.
bet there's one that can do that.
Yeah, orange Arcanite is the focusing one.
Yeah, good to know. I know that
Just
Lou's
like how
got the
Lou's
green.
green one is the expanding one.
Yeah, I know Lou's
They're
got the
opposites
green
of
one.
each other.
I'm assuming red is the intensifying one, so it does more damage?
Yeah, it's the empowering one.
Yeah.
It enhances and normally makes things like it's what I default use for like +1 stuff. Of just you put a little red Arcanite powering it.
Makes sense.
Well, technically any Arcanite can be used for any magic item. It's mostly a flavor thing.
Yeah,
And I appreciate when people adhere to the flavor. Use the correct Arcanite when you can.
yeah.
But else I'm not really gonna worry about it if you can't.
So
Would
my
I be
red
able
Arcanite
to-
pouch just produces loads.
Would I be able to position a 20-foot square to not catch the field?
A 20
You'd hit Gwen.
foot square.
You'd have to hit Gwen, I think.
Not without either hitting Gwent or one of the patches.
Yeah. You could almost certainly maneuver it so it would hit you
I've got-
probably in Gwen and the post.
Yeah,
got-
you want to use big AoE spells in my garden? You gotta earn it.
Yeah, so Alvina's like, I ain't doing that. No chance.
It's the only thing that makes this fight interesting.
Yeah, we can't use our
Is the
big.
size restrictions.
If Alvina used one AoE, it would take out half of the garden.
Enlarge
Well,
the
Just
Yeah,
hit
it's
alright.
something.
What are you gonna do there, Bob?
all right.
The limitations are stacking up.
I'll use this then. Oh wait, that's not gonna go through. 47 necrotic. I'm using blight.
I was about to say Blight is the obvious one, isn't it?
Blight.
Like
Yep,
plan.
47 necrotic damage onto one of the
Tomatoes.
tomatoes.
And if they're a
Constitution
plant, I think
saving
they have a
throw.
disadvantage on the save, I think, against plants.
Did not just take double damage. I think
it's both. I know Blight's really good against plants.
I'll give it dispatch. Seems there. 6. It will take the what is that, like 96 damage?
Yeah, if it is a plant, creature, or a magical plant, it takes saving throw with disadvantage, and it deals maximum damage, actually.
Oh, it's maximum.
Which is
88.
I'm still gonna give them necrotic
64.
vulnerability because they are still effectively food, and I like the fact that food is vulnerable to decaying energy.
Spoiled it.
You know?
Yeah.
It spoils it. It's bad. As you fucking spoil and disintegrate this tomato, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
I understand. You're a druid. You should be good at this.
I don't. Oh, wait, wrong person.
Wrong character sheet. You're a druid. You definitely have proficiency in this. I know for a fact you do.
Uh,
I think druid's intelligence wisdom, right? Memory serves.
I apologize.
I'll do it the other way.
25.
25, which I believe
Passed
should
last time.
succeed. Yes, it does succeed.
Nice.
Nothing happens.
Hell
The
yeah.
point, it is your turn. Well, unless Randy wants to do anything else, but I'm presuming that's your main action since you're a druid.
Yeah, that was an action.
Feel free to move, do whatever you want, movement-wise. All right, the point is your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm going to just call up to the hag, to Betty, and just say, "Hey, Betty,
Yes.
your tomatoes appear to be attacking us."
You mean
try-
the tomatoes?
Yeah, the tomatoes.
Okay.
Do you mind if we stop them attacking us?
No, they're really rare. If you can incapacitate them, that's fine. But if you destroy any, then best of luck.
Okay, gotcha. Thanks.
You'll be responsible for replacing them, in a manner of speaking.
Okay. Thanks. I'll pass it on.
Yeah.
Guys,
Yes?
maybe don't kill any, else you might become one.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm gonna try and keep you alive for as long as possible, and work out if I have any sleep spells.
Do they work on plant sleep spells?
We'll find out. If all else fails, I've got calm motions, but that's 1 minute
Good.
at a time.
Does that work on a
Flying
plant?
plants are immune to sleep.
Isn't it people? Calm
Calm
emotions.
emotions requires people.
No, that was my boon from the Naga Wars. Calm
It
motions
works
works
on-
on everything.
it works on
Ah,
everything, yeah.
then points one specifically does not.
Yep.
All right. Point, is that you?
I'm going to deploy Merida in defense mode, and everyone gets
I de-
1d8.
I play Merida in defense
Yes.
mode.
Everyone gets 1d8 plus 4 temporary hit points.
Yay! Is it you roll all of them at once, or is it roll personally?
I think it's I roll 1 for everyone.
I thought we had 25
Everyone
for a
gets
second
10
there.
temporary hit points.
Nice.
Nice.
Enter him. All right.
And I'm going to stay inside.
Gwen, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Since I heard the point shout that, it changed all my plans. So I'm gonna dreadful aspect the two remaining
Scare the
tomatoes
tomatoes
and
away.
the plank.
And the
Pretty
plank.
much.
And the plank.
And the plank.
On the bright
Right, so the
side.
two tomatoes. What is this? A wisdom save?
Probably it's fear, right?
Yes.
I got
Yep.
+1, an 18, and a 10.
The 10 definitely
My
doesn't
spell
make
save
it.
is 19.
Ooh, then they are both afraid. And as for the plank, let's find out. That is also an 18. They are
What's the fail then?
all afraid of you.
Like,
You look like a blender.
We love some stressed tomatoes.
Definitely. Blender, because wood chipper, blender. You can't tell the difference.
Fuck you. It is your turn. What would you like to do? And do I have the regular support still? I do, but this is designed for the random one. Keep going into that.
You have Karzag snacks and
Find one of them. Oh, there we go.
Jones. Trap or environmental hazard pressures against the enemy.
Preferably against the enemy. That'll do for the next round. Since
Pitfall
Jones
trap.
is running, fucking out.
Pitfall trap.
Yes, fuck you. What are you up to?
Just thinking, it's been a while since I've actually done anything.
You've
Um,
not been a cactus.
Yeah. So has the point told us not to destroy the things
Yeah, I
yet,
would've.
or- Yeah.
Yeah, they shout it out loud.
You might get turned into a
Just
tomato.
incapacitate them.
Yeah. But don't kill them or destroy them.
I'm just looking through my stuff to see if there's anything that I have that would incapacitate or destroy.
Non-lethal.
Or incapacitate. Yeah.
I mean, you can do
Person would
non-lethal
work.
attacks.
Yeah.
Tomatoes.
But not
Blood.
Blood.
Blood for the tomatoes.
Do you know what I love, by the way? This is it. This has been the full session pretty much so far. We've still got another random encounter this week. We didn't get through the week, let alone.
We were saying we should get through the Forge arc before August. Let's get to the Forge arc before August.
That's what I said. That's what I
Yeah.
said.
It's fine. If we get to the Forge arc by August, I might treat you to a level up regardless.
Yay!
Yeah.
Okay.
Only if you survive this arc.
Yeah.
The random encounters arc.
The random encounters. Fine, Alvina might be on.
So I'm assuming this one's the hag.
That's the plank. The hag's
that's the
fine.
plank.
The
The
hag's,
hag's down in the house.
Yeah, the hag's fine. The hag's not
Sure, it is
hostile in
very-
any way. She's actually getting her
Yeah, the-
gardening gear on to get us food.
Gotcha.
She's not in this fight.
Okay then. On
That's why
this
she's
one
wearing
then,
gloves.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Hold Monster.
Ooh. And what am I making? Wisdom?
Wisdom 19 save, yeah.
Don't know why it's wisdom. 11. It is held.
Hell yeah.
Cool. Does it get a thing at the end of it?
I think it's the end of its turns, right? Or something like that.
Yeah, end of each turn. Its turns, target can make another wisdom saving throw. So, yeah, it's held.
Held is good.
Bonus
Yeah.
action, I'm gonna... Let's give a bardic inspo to... let's give it to Gwen.
Nice. Inspiration, Gwen.
Thank you. What is your inspiration?
D10.
Yeah, because it's the big one.
I mean, how do you give it? You can do it, Gwen.
Yeah, basically.
Question.
Stab the fucker.
Do you do
They're
it in
not-
Goblin so only some people can hear?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, Bob.
Do they class as beast or humanoid in any way?
They're a plant.
Who?
The things that just died.
A plant?
Yeah.
The tomatoes?
It's a plant.
Yeah.
No, they're tomatoes. They're plants.
Alright.
That's why
Ah,
blight works
just,
well on them.
Just have more sentience than usual.
No, just
I mean,
if-
they're not that sentient than other plants. You know,
Because
plant
the-
monsters are sentient, right?
Yeah.
Still
Shambling
count as
mounds.
plants.
Shambling mounds exist, guys.
Shining mounds, twig blights,
Ents.
other
meaning
trends.
Literally
new
ents.
ones.
And they're not anyway humanoid.
It's a plant.
With
No,
the
Bob, they're
emphasis on
tomatoes.
Humanoid.
They're like slug-like tomatoes.
Bob, we're gonna have
They
to have
do
a
not have arms and legs.
Bob, we're gonna have a conversation when we get to LARP about what is
No,
a human
it
and
was
what's
just
not.
one of the features on my thing is like if they were beasts or humanoids.
They are not. Betty's a humanoid, if that helps.
Yeah. We're
Yeah,
humanoids.
if you want to go back a bit.
Considering what they were originally, I wasn't sure if you still had humanoid characteristic in them. Or
You don't
anything.
know that these. Also, when true polymorph you lose your creature tag as
You
well.
do.
Alright.
For a couple rounds there, Gwent and Fuku were genuinely plant creatures.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could generally get turned into an inanimate object
Yeah,
usually.
you get turned into a table.
True
The reason
polymorph
you
is-
didn't get turned
yeah.
into an animate object is because the DM wanted the players to have fun.
Yeah, it's funny.
And
It's
hopping
like-
around as plants is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
You all watch as Gwent pulls out a net from their backpack, and luckily has weapons crossbow expert, so it doesn't have to roll this at disadvantage. As they go and roll a 25 to net the tomato.
Netted the tomato. Nice.
Nice.
As they just pick up the tomato in this little net
Mm.
bag they have. I got him, guys!
Nice.
Nice.
So we're making a sandwich, or what are we doing with this little
No,
critter?
just leave them
We're gonna
netted
make
so they
sure
can't
they-
get to us.
We've got to make sure that they don't like get anywhere. They're,
Why
they're-
have a sudden urge to make Jones an Aussie?
He does fit it actually. He really
Ah.
does fit it weirdly. Yeah, I see. I get it.
Wow, no, we just put some chicken on the barbecue, and then we got some fresh tomatoes, guys.
Oh,
Mm,
we're
Look at this
getting
little
some,
critter.
but we are
we're
getting,
getting
some.
some fresh tomatoes from Betty.
We can
Just
do
she
that
doesn't
later.
want us to harm the ones that are here.
Yeah, that does sound good actually, though. We can work on that
How are you not sure that Betty meant these ones?
because she said
Because
she'd
I
get
literally
them
just
for us.
asked her.
She can say she can get them for us, right? So I'm assuming
Hmm.
she's got some prep thing she wants to do with them.
All right, fellas, if that's what you think.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll put them back. Where you want me to throw this thing then?
Just
back
leave
in the
it there.
patch. Back in the patch.
Back in the patch.
Back in the patch. Goes over and swoops up the second incapacitated one.
Yeah.
You can see that one of them is still kind of wriggling around in the actual in the little like groceries net. Other one not. Okay, that's them both captured.
Yep.
That's gonna bring the end of the initiative.
Hey, post boy.
Succeeded at the
Invader.
encounter.
We succeed on the encounter against the
Yay.
tomatoes.
Hey, post boy, you can paint yourself in its blood.
The post boy is running away from Gwen.
Nice. Oh, by the way,
Aw.
Randy, stay there.
What?
Close your eyes and open your mouth. All of them.
What?
Ah! Just all these mouths open across the whole form of him.
Oh my
Well,
god.
you closed all your eyes, right?
I can't close them.
Take your hat off.
I can't. What?
It's a robe, is it not?
No, it's a hat, technically.
Rope.
Take your head off.
All of Andy's people had different hats. That's how we knew them.
Is it not a robe of seeing?
Yeah, it's a robe.
Oh, it's rope.
but it's-
Take your...
That's what I'm saying.
It's the mushrooms is the bit. I'm just gonna take your head off for a moment.
Ah! But it's flavored as it's just the mushrooms.
Yeah, that's why it's the
caused
mushrooms.
this.
I mean, he's not 100% sure how it works. She just knows he has good vision, so she's like, take your head off for a moment. And she's gonna pick up all the desiccated parts of the freaking tomato that are just like rotten on the ground and just shove them inside Randy.
Just one of the pocket mouse opens and swallows it.
Good.
Because I'm just taking it as the
Yeah.
one of them is now essentially the bag of holding that Randy has
Yeah.
now.
Alvin is shoving the remains of the tomato into you. So... Gets rid of some of the evidence.
What?
There you go. Put your head back on.
Okay.
Why did
The
we
head-
have to see this?
The head gets grabbed by a bit of the tendril mushroom thing and just oozes back up to the shoulders and screws back in. What did that do anyway?
Don't worry about it.
I mean, why did I need to take my head off? I could still see everything.
It made me feel better.
You're weird.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought I was the weird one.
Alvin is gonna be looking at the gingerbread house, just like inspecting it, because it's good gingerbread. She's not eating any of it for a friend.
Yeah, I'm still just inside. I would have gone and sat back down, I think.
I think just having a look around because it's
Hey,
nice.
Lou, you're looking a bit more solid there.
Thanks, I feel
Oh
more
shit!
myself.
Thank you for reminding me. Alvina walks into the house, closes the door behind, rubs her feet again against the mat, and then burns the excess mud off. Goes in, picks up Lou's body, and walks out with it.
Oh, yeah.
He's right
Appreciate
there.
that.
Literally pointing at the ghost wheel
Cool.
form.
And he's also over my shoulder because I'm literally holding his body.
Because I think you can actually see him when if he's shifted to slinky.
If he's corporeal in theory, but he might still be invisible.
No.
Is
I
it
normally
invisible?
do
Is it
corporeal
invisible?
supposed to see through.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The reason that they are invisible is because they shift into the ethereal realm.
Yeah, it's always worth checking. I know some ghosts are innately invisible as well, so it's worth an ask. But yeah, I'm holding.
Oh
his
my goodness!
body.
Oh my goodness! Look at this cow one. This is so gorgeous. I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
I had
figure out
these
how to
ready
use-
just in case.
What was that?
I figured,
cool.
given how quickly
Oh,
you
the
did that
cow
last one,
one
I was
is
like,
so good.
Yeah, I
I'll
love
just
the cow
already got
one.
all of these to go.
Oh, it's the cow plant from Sims. Nice.
Yep.
What Sakura tree?
Chili.
It's a bonsai, so it's a dwarf tree.
Ah, bonsai Sakura.
And both the other ones are supposed to be Alvina. One before you said you'd be a Snapdragon, one after.
The chili plant and then the snapdragon. Yeah, I think snapdragon's really nice. They're actually my favorite flower in real life. So
Nice.
they smell really
Are
good.
you planning on Darmir being here?
I was thinking, okay, what other notable plants could there be? Oh, cow plant. Made it. Oh, wait, it's almost not here. Oh, well.
It's done now. We might need it for future reference.
Yeah.
We run back in there down the road into.
No, we find something
never
else that
know
true
what else could
polymorphs
do
people into
that.
plants.
So I'm saying you never know what else could do that.
Yeah.
Mm.
True polymorph just is a spell. So
I want every enemy can only polymorph you into plants.
it's a plant. Yeah.
We
Something's
leave.
been made, so yeah. it's canon.
Alvina's just looking around waiting for Betty to come with the
Yep.
Ah,
There she is.
Oh, Betty? Yeah, I know. I've been watching.
right, that's what it
Snapdragon
was.
Alvina.
Yeah, it's fine. You're not fighting a giant like plant creature.
Giant bonsai tree.
I just cut half of the bonsai tree out of the corner of my eye. I was like, what's that?
They look like gym
Bonsai.
badges.
She has appeared outside.
Yeah, she ran out there.
A second Alvina has entered the fray.
Oh no, plant Alvina.
Both plant Alvina.
Oh, plant Alvina.
It's
Is
the
that
demon.
all the plan?
That's the demon ivy.
Randy would just be one of those dancing plants, robotic plastic things.
Oh, the baby Groot.
The sunflowers.
Yeah.
The sunflowers with the shades.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. Kaplan.
It was like Randy would be a lichen, which is a algae plus.
No, Jones is a lichen.
Yeah, I was going to say. I mean,
Oh, boo.
I mean,
I love the just wide.
Wide.
Alrighty. Supposed to be writing up the last of the loot here. One second. I got distracted with all these plants.
By plant avatars. Okay.
Technically, I have a sort of plant avatar already. It's the fungus form.
Still not a plant.
Is it not
Okay.
Lanoir though?
No, but he's got the spore form that.
Yeah, he's a druid of the spores, so he's got the fungal shit transformation.
Which gives me a shitload of health.
It's like 40 temperate points somewhere. Actually, it's
which
50. I
is
think our
him
level, isn't it?
getting infected by assassin.
52.
52. Yeah. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Good
And
bunch of
I-
temp hit points and a bit of bonus damage, a little aura boost.
Halo spores.
Yeah. It's quite a good form. It's very, like, generically decent combat form. Like, it's not got the specific stuff that the beast forms and elemental forms have, which would make them better, but it's just not bad. And you can still cast well it, which is the big bit. You basically turn into the freaking Uber. What are they
Incredible
called?
spore.
What are they called from Last of Us? The big ones? Bloater. Basically turn into a bloater from Last of
Oh
Us.
yeah.
Are any of you guys monks?
I know of.
No.
Alvina has very high unarmed damage, but not a monk.
That's fair, but none of you have.
No monk.
If the point were to
Monk
die,
abilities.
my next character might be a monk, but
It was on the table of possibilities for me as well, because just monk seems fun in this setting.
Druid was my go-to, but we've got Randy, so
That was also one of mine, yes. To be fair, my one, I might genuinely ask, can I use a remastered druid? I want to test it out. Because we know we've actually got all the rules for it. And the big thing, the new druid isn't a caster if you don't want it to be.
hey,
You can turn your spell slots into wild shapes.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
More wild shape's always good.
Yeah. It's good. They don't get the infinite at level 20, and it's significantly toned down wild shape. It's still really good. But now you can have effectively infinite still.
okay.
Without doing it. You have to pick your wild shapes as well. You don't just get any animal you've seen you can do. You actually get like I think it's like 8 or something. 8 forms you get to pick from. And you add more as you level. Something like that.
A bit less fun.
Well, it limits you to a certain number, but there's still a lot of options, right? And considering we're pretty sure they're changing a lot of, like, monstrosities and things into beasts to give more options as well, there's going to be a lot.
Yeah.
Like, owlbear's certainly going to be one of the new forms. Because it's in the literal the D&D movie, and it's what the druid in the D&D
Yeah.
movie does, is just wild shape, wild shape,
Yeah.
wild shape, wild shape, wild shape, wild shape, wild shape.
It's the thing you want to be a druid for.
Exactly, right? That's my thought.
It's like infinite animals.
Yeah.
Infinite weird things.
I also think you get just more
No.
off the bat. You never get infinite, but you get more off the bat. It's not like 2, and then 2 forever, and you can burn spell slots. I think it's like you get 2, then 4, then 8, or something like that, and you can burn spell slots for it. So you get a lot. They're also a bit weaker because I think you get a set temporary hit points for them and stuff as well. You don't get like the animals' hit points, and I think they don't refresh. But they also don't go if you break the temporary hit points. You don't immediately shapeshift back. You stay until you actually go unconscious.
So it basically combines your own hit pool with animals, the temporary hit pool.
Yeah, it's basically you get some temporary hit points and you turn to the animal form, which keeps your own health plus that. It means you can actually go like massive health pool, Constitution Druid, and do a lot of work.
100. Super bear.
Very much. It's still got like caveats about swimming speeds and flying speed creatures as well. Like there's levels.
Alright, you all gain the benefits of a short rest. You notice Karzag just kind of following Betty around and offering to help and just kind of watching what she's doing.
Nice.
Actually, how much of these you get? Let's do 20 of these. You can use them one proportion. Bundle of 20 seems like 20. 10. Yeah, 10's a good like.
Nice.
Good budget.
I forgot you'd taken damage point. I'm sorry.
3.
It's okay.
Alright, and whoever does the majority of the cooking or has cooking proficiency can take note of these. But Betty eventually returns after an hour with a small basket of 10 freshly picked carrots, 10 freshly picked spring onions, 3 potatoes, as well as only 2 tomatoes. As she kind of looks at you, I would have given you 3, but you seem to have already consumed one.
Having a point at Randy.
And outside the basket, she shoves 3 pots of snapdragon plant towards Alvina.
Yay! Thank you.
Are we finally unlocking the cooking minigame?
Yeah.
Cool. Alvina uses
In the Shadow Realm?
3.
Shadow Realm.
No.
That one will be fun.
Yeah, that would be a good game.
Toes.
But there you go. There's your reward, effectively, for not turning all into plants.
Yeah. And 2 tomatoes. Monster slugs.
This coffee did down.
Yeah. Well, you're not
As
doing
well.
the cooking. You're not getting any use of those.
The chef will get to them eventually.
No, they won't. I'll kill him before that if I catch him using any of them.
Alvina's gonna hide them.
I love that I've gave you an option of someone who can cook as well, and you're just like, nope, I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah. I mean,
No,
enjoys
no,
cooking. I actively enjoys it. It'd be like taking away a person's just like hobby instead of a job.
It's almost like sabotage that
Yeah.
you're trying to do.
Mhm.
It's like, I don't want Alvina to be doing cooking anymore.
Yeah, pretty much. Carrot of
You're not nice.
Ooh, expertise and perception, so good. Springing. Oh my god. Well, Alvina can effectively fly if she eats a spring onion.
Oh no.
Yeah, spring onion's a little wordy, but hopefully it makes sense.
It does. It's very good. I just copy pasted both of them weirdly into allies because I couldn't find anyone else to really put it.
Works.
Oh, they're awakened snapdragons as well. Yay.
Yeah, because they're people who got turned into pots.
Yay.
That's the joke there.
Yay.
I know, but she's happy.
All
with that.
those potted plants used to be people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
you
just glad they're
said, they
not
just
dragons that were turned into pots.
No, they were Dragonborns.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So they
there's
should be
nothing
friends
dragon.
then.
It's fine. They're gonna be in Alvina's room, and she probably will like never realize they're actually people.
Like Betty said, they just kind of showed up over the years.
Yeah. It's fine. You guys got taken out of those forms before they fully set.
Were they fully set? Congratulations. No, I didn't actually murder a character technicality-wise by turning you into a potted plant forever.
Yep.
Because I would have too.
It would have been really funny if
Oh,
a
I
character
believe you.
died. It would have also been a very fitting way to kill fuck you off hilariously, because technically not dead, so immortality sticks.
Yeah.
And cactuses, man. Cactuses last forever.
They pretty much do. Unless
I love
I'm
how,
growing them, apparently, in which
the-
case they die immediately. Like, they're really hard to kill. But
I love how the tomatoes have an unknown effect.
yeah,
Yeah, so do the
So the potatoes.
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 Yeah,
Um,
but they're just regular potatoes, you know?
they
They're just
seem
gonna-
to be regular potatoes. They haven't tried to eat you.
Which is a good start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're, of course, going to have to contain the tomatoes in something that is difficult to escape from. Honestly,
We've
I
got
would,
enough cages from
Yeah.
various things.
We do.
Stick them in the Arcanite.
The freaking silver Arcanite cage that can contain an elemental lord, that one.
Just for the
Yeah.
tomatoes.
That is good to know, though. Also, the convenient part, we're pretty sure the tomatoes aren't going to go off because they're alive. So,
They'll go off eventually. They'll die of old age. You don't know how long.
that's what I mean. They'll die of old
age.
age. They won't just rot.
Did you like the fact I had to write the tomatoes here so it wasn't as obvious that this was a deliberate gap?
Yes, I did notice that,
Yeah.
actually. I said, when you said potatoes, I went, alright, okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
But yes, Betty takes your mustard seed and your sampling of as much mayonnaise as she can get in exchange for a couple things
Two
from her
gallons.
garden.
2 gallons of mayonnaise.
Yep.
2 gallons of mayonnaise. She's
And-
set for a while.
It's,
As
and
if
it's
she
one,
can provide a barrel to put in.
and it's one full meal's worth of mustard seed.
1 full meals of mustard seed.
Yeah, which I'm assuming she might plant and stuff, because they are legitimately just mustard seeds, so...
Yeah. But while you do all that, eventually, you can hang out with Betty for as long as you want. She will ask you to leave if it gets towards nighttime. When that is, you have no idea because
The void.
You're in the void. But Betty seems to know, and that's what matters.
Yeah.
And I've now marked Betty's garden on the map. In theory, you can return here and try to find Betty whenever you would like.
Yay!
Yeah.
I liked Betty.
Yeah, Betty's nice.
Weirdly enough, didn't do anything wrong. The party did plenty wrong.
Oh, yeah.
I think this is somehow my most dangerous encounter without the bad guy effectively ever being involved.
Hilariously, Chris, in a different game that I was in recently, the party had been smashing through just about every encounter we could possibly get. The one encounter that nearly TPK'd the entire group was a random trap that made the party fight each other.
Nice.
Yeah, that'll do.
We almost died.
Don't give him ideas.
It almost TPK'd the party.
Yeah, I've already done that. Your party, but I don't know. It's good for fun for Coliseum fights and everything. I don't like it as a serious trap.
This one was...
Party isn't designed for PvP.
Yeah, it was a weird one. It was it could only be disarmed. It couldn't be destroyed, the trap that was activating it. And only one person actually could disarm it. It was from a module. It was it was a really dangerous one.
But yes, this was your random encounter for this week.
Can't wait to see
Alright.
what next week's one's gonna be.
No. The
You mean
same.
tomorrow's one?
Tomorrow's
Yep.
one. We rolled Monday, Tuesday, and we got
yeah.
through Monday.
That's what
I
I mean.
may have been
We'll
optimistic.
be doing it next week. So.
I may have been optimistic,
Yeah, I got
marking up the entire week for Alvina's trading, but
So this one was my fault. The next one's Jamie's
Mhm.
yeah.
fault.
So this whole
Would you like-
session happened because
Actually,
you
Chris-
rolled before you were asked to.
Chris, would you like to roll so we
Yeah.
know what we're getting into ahead? So you'd know if you want to prep a map for it.
No.
Cool.
I don't
Okay.
prep anything for random encounters. This was all off the cuff.
Exactly.
Zormia.
It was
I
great.
just read the inspiration for it. I was like, okay, this is what we're doing now.
It was great fun. I loved it. Alvina's
Yeah,
very
it was
happy.
Randy this time, and
Okay.
it was very
Yeah, but
druidic.
he's your
Why did we-
character.
I also like how much
But I'm
damage.
not Zormir.
I like how much damage
I'm
happened in this
You're
encounter,
Randy, though.
and none of
No.
it was enemy inflicted. All of it was player inflicted. There was 8 damage
Yeah.
from Fuck You and like 200 damage from Alvina punching various people.
And I got 4
I may have.
E's.
I may have overkilled the plant as well.
A bit. You hit it with a level. You hit it with like a level 5 spell that's super effective against this particular type of creature.
No, that was just level 4.
Ah.
The that was the entry level.
I thought
Just a
Blight was base level
four.
5. I thought Blight was base
Yeah, I
level
could
5.
have cast it at 7th. Because I was initially looking at the 7th for the reverse gravity, which would have flung them up
Alright,
in the air.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if
rename
we're
it
just
the
talking like Blight.
episode to Betty's Garden.
Well, is it going to be only posts and horses? This one?
Yeah, but that didn't take enough of the session. I like Betty's Garden more.
I love that Gwen terrified a post.
Fun fact: if you had
I
painted
like the
both,
fact I threw fuck
yeah.
you for once. That's good.
What would happen?
it would have transferred the curse over to whoever painted it,
Uh,
and you would have become the plank.
Would we have found the person who was the plank then? Freed?
Yeah,
new character then.
New character. Solved.
yeah. It just transfers the curse.
Fair swap.
So what would have happened if he had painted himself?
He's a plank.
He can't paint himself.
How?
Blight.
I told him to paint himself with a dead tomato.
That doesn't count as painting. It has to be
Stop.
somebody else willingly painting them.
Yeah.
Ah,
It's fake.
fair enough.
Was she a night hag, by the way?
No, she was using a Baba Yaga stat block.
Ah, she was Baba Yaga. Okay.
Okay.
Called
She
it.
was like technically Baba Yaga, but she was using the stat block of Baba Yaga.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna call her Bay. She was a CR 24 creature.
I guess that
Betty
by the like CR probably 22 to 24 spell DC.
Her spell save is 22. Fuku was off by 1.
Yep. And then she went, if I nat 20
damn
with
it.
Alvina, she passes. That's it. She makes it on a nat 20 with a +2 wisdom. Fun time.
But technically, it just uses her thing. She has a lot of hilariously, the gardens all have sanctuary postings on them.
Mm.
So if you had tried to
Okay.
do, or at least a modified sanctuary,
Yeah.
because it does also do AOE's. If you try to AOE one of the little garden blocks, the actual like garden plank posts are designed to absorb the spell and then like backlash against the caster.
Ah, so it turns out I saved Bob instead of saving the garden. Fair enough.
Yeah. Like the entire place is just decked up with like so much enchantment magic. She has so many layer effects.
Yeah.
I would have got thrown off the map and then just wild shaped it off in the air.
That's assuming it was the backlash is the same effect. It might have just killed you.
Oh yeah, it wouldn't like retribute the damage. It might it would have done something else.
Yeah. True
Aw.
polymorph again.
Probably polymorph. She has just an at-will true polymorph that's really fun.
Yeah.
Which I mean, I gave her an at-will true polymorph because I just wanted that to be the whole encounter.
It's so fun. I love it.
Don't care what else she could do. True polymorph. That's
What
it.
else
That's
do you
the
need,
encounter was
really,
cool.
right?
Yeah. Yes. With that, thank you for watching episode 108, which is now Betty's Garden. Tune in next time to find out. What?
Day 2.
What level, what negative encounter will the players encounter and then immediately solve for another roleplay session? I look forward to find out as we
Same.
avoid all combat until we get to the Wrecking Forge.
Somehow.
Somehow. Yes. Thank you all, and good night.
See ya.
Bye.
Good night.
Yeah.
Bye. I don't mind.
Okay, that was an absolute blast. I love it. Alvina's very happy. She came away. Honestly, Alvina made off like a bandit. She used one charge of a recharges every day magical item for a shitload of food and some new pet plants, which are also people and speak druidic, which she doesn't, which is horrifying.
That's hag shit for you.
Yeah. So, Alvina made off like a bandit, as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, that was a blast. Do everyone tune in next Monday where I will be doing another Pokemon tier list. I am on ground types next week. I will probably be a little sleepier.
Best type.
Yeah, you did tune in for this one. So, my fifth favorite type, and one of my favorite Pokemon is a ground type, and it will be #1 spot. You all know it because it was a #1 spot in the Dragon tier list as well. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the show. Have a fantastic evening, every one of you. Keep playing video games, keep being awesome, you guys. All the best on Twitch. Enjoy yourselves. Thank you, Chris, for GMing. Thank you, everyone, for playing. Good night.
Bye.
Good night.